All I'm saying is this. How about you wipe that paint off your face and then see if you still got that same confidence when you talk to me? 99% of you women won't. Y'all be chasing a woman that's running from you.
Come on, champ.
You supposed to be picking a one that's looking at you.
Come on, champ.
When you do that, you don't even need game because she gonna do everything you need. My uncle told me, stop looking at that bitch that you want and start looking at that little funny looking bitch in the corner just looking at you, because that woman finna do everything for you. The value that a woman brings to the table makes her bad to me. So the looks ain't even gonna be the first thing. Y'all put that before everything. I'm putting what a woman's doing for me before everything. I hate to say it, but I'ma say it. You gotta get you a new broad, because the old broad you got is always gonna try to treat you how you used to be. And dudes always choosing some bum broad to fuck with. What do that make you? Okay. A woman don't respect but what she's forced to respect. Check this out. You know who it is. You know what it is. On another late night, the Goldie Hour. Listening, we got another special guest in the building. Y'all done seen her before. Y'all always love to comment on her videos, so we brought her back again. Ariel Pryor, the 21, you 21, right?
Yep, still
the
21.
21-year-old millionaire making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. You know, and introduce yourself to the people.
So I am Ariel Pryor, also known as the Ariel Pryor on Instagram. I help people start or scale their businesses through passive income. People know me as an influence. They know me for personality, and they know me for making millions online. So I'm ready to get deep in it because, like I said, like he said, I was on here last time, and then there was a lot of controversy around what was said, and we about to clear things up and backtrack real quick.
Listen, before I say anything, is one of my partners, he called me. He was like, you know what? She be talking some shit, but at least he went on your page and he was like, at least she got something though. You know, because a lot of these women, they be sounding crazy, but it's like, but you ain't got nothing though. At least if you're going to have all these standards, at least have something. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
We'll give you that. What was they saying in the comments that you saw?
I mean, in the comments, they were, you know, bringing up my age. They were saying, oh, she's 21. She don't know nothing yet.
What do you think about? What do you think about that?
I think that I thought my opinions through for the most part, and I've been in a lot of situations, and I'm very observant. So the things that I said that I require, the things that I said that I prefer, it came from a place of I thought my decision through before I said it. Don't matter how old I am, because there's people who's older than me who literally sound like bird brains, and I don't think I give that.
Yeah. So what was one of the things that they disagreed with you when you was talking?
One of the things that they disagreed with, it was when I said that I prefer a man to pay the bills at home if we live together, and then you was like, what would I bring?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, I am gonna be this certain type of woman. And then I said, even if his bank account get locked, like, it's not that I don't have it. If it's anything that go down, I'm willing to cover for whatever. So it's like,
right. You were saying that you gonna keep your money and he gonna pay his money and you gonna do something with your money.
How did I say that?
What did you say? Tell me what you said. That's what I heard.
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
I said that I prefer my man to pay all the bills if we're living together. And it's not coming from a place of me being poor or needing it so bad to where I don't have no money. If he ever needs me to pick up for anything, if anything ever slows down, if I have to end up pitching in, I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't agree, but that's okay. We could agree to disagree. That's okay. How you want to live. My thing is just like when I say people go want whatever they want, but have you found it though?
Have I found it? I mean, I don't live with a man.
Why not?
Because I'm just not at that stage yet to where I'm not moving in with a man until I'm married. So that's one thing. I'm not living with a man unless we're married.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. But if there was a man that you really, really liked and he wanted you to move in with him, you'd move in. I
would not. I'm not playing house with a man if we're not married.
Why not?
Because it's pointless. I feel like that's going to put me in a place.
How is it pointless?
That's going to put me in a place
Let me say this, though. So you're telling me you would wait until you're married to move in with a man.
Yes.
But how are you even going to know if it's going to work? That's like the worst thing you could do. You're going to wait to get married and move in. Wouldn't you move in before to see if it even works so you want to be married?
No.
Because how could you know his habits? How can you know who he is if you ain't even lived with him yet?
If we're married, then that's something that I'm gonna have to deal
So
with
you
it.
gonna
That's
so
what we're gonna
so
have
you
to
gonna
work
roll the
through.
dice like I'm gonna marry this man before I even see him every day and wake up with him every day?
Yes.
What? So that sounds crazy. I need to ask the people in
I
the
mean,
chat.
I'll like spend a night with him, stay at his house
That
sometimes,
is
but
completely
I'm not about
different
to live with a
than
man if
living
we're
with a
not
man.
married.
I feel like I gotta live with a woman before I marry her to make that commitment because I gotta see if we compatible. If you come over sometimes, he could still put it on. He could have the house nice and clean. He could act a certain way. Until you see a man every single day, he can't fake it all the way. So you
Yeah.
don't even know who that man is until you live with him.
Yeah, but if he's messy or whatever, like that's something that can be fixed. Call the cleaning lady. People have their habits. I don't think it's the end of the world because when people think about, oh, what would it be like if we lived together? I really think they're just thinking about cleaning habits.
No, it's way deep. It's
Besides
way
that,
oh, it's
like
way deeper.
routine, I pay attention to routine even if we don't live together.
You
I pay
don't even
attention
know if
you
you're gonna get annoyed at that man or if that man's gonna get annoyed with you until y'all live together. So why would you wait to get married to be around each other that much?
because you don't have to live together in order to find out if someone annoys you.
Yes, you do.
It's
yes,
a space thing.
yes,
if
you
this
do.
person don't know
Yeah.
how to give you space, whether
How
y'all
they
live
gonna,
together or
nah,
not, it's
when
gonna
you
be
live
annoying.
together, you can't just go get some space. But you gonna leave the house every time you want some
Go
space?
upstairs, downstairs.
Nah, it don't work. It don't work like that. You need to be with somebody because a lot of people that get together they be like, I don't even really like this person. It was cool when I seen him a couple times a week, when I seen him once a month, but when I gotta see him every day, I don't like this person. So you gonna wait to get married to realize I don't even like this person like that.
I don't think I'm gonna feel that way.
But I would just tell me this though, like, but what is the logic? Because what is so wrong with moving in with a man before you're married to the man?
Because I feel like that's rushing to the point where you're likely gonna clash, and it might end up in a situation to where, dang, I really don't like this person. Because
Exactly. So wouldn't you want to do that before you get married and realize that?
I think that you should want to go ahead and be in y'all separate spaces and take your time to learn that person, pay attention to their routine, and just make sure that somebody who you're willing to let annoy you a little bit. And somebody who you're willing to let into your space for a long amount of time, because that's something you can figure out before moving together. So when people up and move together and then now they irritated because they didn't build their bond strong enough yet, all they did
How
was
could you
just
ever build a
like,
bond if y'all don't live together though?
it's possible.
Okay. All right. Let me see what the people saying about that. She don't know what WTF she talking about. Fact, you gotta live with somebody before that marriage stuff.
I'm not doing that. I'm not living
She's-
with somebody if we're not married. I don't want to. That's not my preference.
All right, listen.
I
Whatever you
don't want to play house.
But why you don't want to play house? We got to practice playing house before we make a commitment and buy a house and get married together, right?
He can see what it would be like when I come over those
You
couple times.
you know what I think that is? It's like a woman saying, I don't want to jump into this and live with him because if I live with him, he might not want to get married. So let me make him make that commitment to me first. Then he came back out of it once we no.
That's not my reason. Okay. I'm not worried about that.
You're not worried about that.
I think it's a man's best bet to want to get married to me.
I want y'all to put some questions in the chat right now. All right, well, okay, a man should marry you first. Okay, tell me this: how many marriage proposals have you had? None. Why do you think that is?
Because I wasn't dating intentionally before. So I just started dating intentionally like this year. So my other relationships wasn't really rooted around a direction for real. It was no direction. We were just dating each other.
All right, so what's the intention now when you dating?
My intention now is like, okay, are we about to build a foundation together?
What does that mean? A foundation? What is building a foundation?
Me learning how to love him learning how to love me.
What does that mean? That's kind of vague.
Because it's like
no. What is learning how to love him? What does that entail?
So like things like when he gets angry, when he's having a bad day, how do I show him love? How do I make sure he feels seen? How do I make sure that I'm that missing part to his life without thinking that sex is the answer? So it's like I take my time to actually learn my person, because if we're dating intentionally and
all right, so he's upset, he got an attitude, he's snapping, what you gonna do?
So this might be really simple, but the first thing I'm gonna do is shut up.
All right, I like that.
Because I feel like girls make it too complex to where we think when a man is irritated or mad, we got to go smother him and it's going to make him feel better like they're a baby. But they really just want you to be quiet, relax, and do less. And then maybe he'll calm down. And then if not, maybe he'll let you know to make him feel better or just listen.
But how can you ever see a man in his authentically mad space when y'all don't live together? Because if it's like, if I'm mad and I'm at the house, all right, then we come link up together. I know, okay, when I go outside, I'm gonna change my attitude. But you're never gonna really see how he's really mad unless you live with him and you see when things is happening right as they happen. So you're never really gonna get the intent.
It could end up happening.
You're never gonna
y'all
get the real
live there.
intensity of a man's real state unless you're around him all the time. And then you might not be able to take it. It might be a dude who got a bad temper, but guess what? When he with you, he know how to turn it off. He know, I'm having a bad day. We about to go out to dinner. I'm about to turn that down. But if you live with him, in the moment when he's upset, he's not going to be able to do that. So then you get to see, can I even take how when he gets mad, how he acts towards me, and then can I deal with that? And you're going to wait till you get into a household and he finally snap and cuss you out one day. And then you're going to be like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. You never showed me this side, when you could have been with him before and you could have seen that and been like, nah, he too much for me.
You just gotta pay attention to the signs because I've been in that situation before.
What situation?
Literally what you've just said.
What?
I dealt with somebody.
Yeah.
I dealt with somebody and I saw small signs of their temper towards other people.
Yeah.
But
he cussed you
I
out.
overlooked it. His temper was horrible. So
Yeah.
basically the way he would treat other people,
Yeah.
he ended up treating me like that.
Yeah.
And so it's like if
And
I
you
would have
couldn't
just
overlook
took
it?
it, oh, it was too bad.
Like how bad?
It was bad.
How bad?
He was going crazy, going off. Like, listen.
Like what? Like give me an example. Cause I feel like you're gonna say something that all men do.
Nah,
But you just ain't been with another man long enough
I don't think it's nothing
to
that
see
all
it.
men do because
What do you think? Give me an example. Like what do you do?
so let's say that we're out in public
Yeah.
and then a dude walk up to me and
Yeah.
like ask me a question
Yeah.
and then I answer the question.
Oh, you out of pocket. Go ahead though.
Ask me, okay, not a random dude. Let's say that it's me, you, and your videographer.
Yeah.
And your videographer asked me a question.
Yeah.
I answered the question.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Get home.
What's the question?
I don't even remember.
Nah, we got to know. That's important.
Okay, but it's literally like something like business.
That's what you say.
Like,
That's what you say, but in his perspective, it might have been a little bit deeper. Or the way he said it might have been.
Not even just that. He didn't even hear what was said. It was he just seen the
Which is a
interaction.
great point. And I'm gonna let you finish, but that's a great point. I say it all the time. If I'm out, I had this problem with her when I first met her, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say like this, right? We out somewhere. You sitting down at the bar waiting for me. A dude walk up to you, he say something to you, and you sitting here like saying, oh, I got a boyfriend. I let her know like this, okay? I'm not gonna get mad at you today because you ain't know. But when a man comes up to you and trying to say anything to you, you don't even acknowledge him. You make him talk to yourself. Because from the optics of it, outside looking in, everybody in this spot that know me, it looks like a man is talking to my woman and my woman's giving him action.
No,
so
I
she
agree with
shouldn't
that.
even
I'm
acknowledge that man because of my image. And a man's image is everything. You shouldn't even give him any conversation so it looks like he looking stupid. Otherwise, he could be talking to you and you be like, oh, but I got a boyfriend. And to everybody else, it looks like she giving him action. Now I'm looking bad.
No, that's right. Because I would feel the same way if it was the other way around. Now this description is a little because it's the person who we came with, and it was the person who was driving us. Like it was literally the person with us. It wasn't a stranger.
Was it your videographer or his?
His. So it was like he just went off.
Listen,
went crazy.
This is, it's your story, his story, and the real story.
But that's just not like one thing. It's just like
what I'm saying is this:
I'm emphasizing
you're
the fact
telling
that it
me
was like
that
small things.
his videographer asked you a question about business and he went home and went off on you. That just doesn't seem like the case. Like he would do something like that.
He was nuts like that. That's all I'm trying to say.
All right, well, I guess I gotta go with it because I can't hear his side of the story to it. But
he was like, he had an alcohol problem. He was drunk.
So he was drunk when he was cussing you out.
Yeah, so it was like cuckoo stuff. It wasn't like a real.
So what did he say was the issue?
The point didn't get across.
So you wasn't listening. If
I
he was up,
I wasn't listening. If a man is yelling at me, I'm not listening.
A woman who wants to love her man right. Damn, he's mad. He's cussing me out about something. You would think that you would have had sat down and said, I want to understand what the issue is so I can make sure it don't happen again. And what you telling me is you didn't even care enough to figure out what the issue was.
I don't react well to disrespect. The communication was very disrespectful.
Hey, but real love is, I made a commitment to this man. I want to build with this man.
Yeah, that's true.
I know sometimes he gonna overdo it. but it's still gonna be my job to say, you know what, I understand. Let me hear where I went wrong, and I won't do it again.
But
Did you say that to him?
That depends.
Or did you shut down because your ego was so injured and be like, no, you talking to me wrong, I don't want to hear it?
I was 19 at the time, okay? So I wasn't in the mental space that I am now. But what I would say is, like I said, the communication was bad. It was disrespectful, and I don't react well to disrespect. So a man that I'm going to be that woman to sit down and do it the right way with is not going to be a man that talks to me like that.
You know, I hear you. I mean, I guess we just got to move on, but I just don't believe that all the dude did was ask you a business question and you answered it, and that was the only issue.
It was so many different situations. It's so many situations. The man had.
All right, give me another one. Give me another one.
He had. I'm not even gonna say too much.
No, just give me another one. Just give me one more.
Nobody go sending this to him.
Just give me another situation.
I'm not already sending this to him.
He ain't gonna know you talking about him. You ain't say his name.
All right, another situation.
Yeah.
So petty.
I just need to know because that one is. I just can't compute with that one. Give me another situation where he went off for no reason.
He asked me to unlock my computer.
Yeah.
And I said no.
Oh, that's super out of pocket. I went off too. What? Why you didn't unlock your computer?
Because he was drunk.
What does that have to do with anything?
And he was gonna go crazy.
Why was he go? Oh, because you had some stuff in your computer.
No. If you look for something,
you see that? Listen to. You can't find nothing that ain't there.
When I tell you
hear that?
It wasn't nothing in my computer, but the fact that the man was so delusional, he was gonna. I don't know what it was gonna be.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all, and I don't feel like it. Listen, if somebody says, "Here, let me go through your phone," if you have nothing to hide, it don't matter if he drunk or not.
If he was sober, I would have let him.
But what you just said was he gonna find something. You can't find something if it ain't there.
If you look for something, you're gonna find.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
If he got an issue, if he have an issue with the smallest things of me replying to somebody asking me a question,
okay, so he was gonna find something that he didn't like.
He was gonna choose something he ain't like. He's gonna choose something.
What do y'all think about that? I feel like a woman who ain't got nothing to hide is gonna be like, here you go. If nothing more than the gesture, a man might not even want to check, but you just being like, here you go. He ain't even gonna check.
Like I said, if he was sober, I would have let him.
What do y'all think about that? She really suspect. Nah, she probably on dating sites or something. She capping. She was hiding something 1,000%. He did the right thing by leaving. Who left? You left or he left?
I left.
Yeah, why'd you leave?
Because that was too much.
Listen, this is my thing, right? Because I'll be getting in my mode sometimes, but women are sensitive. I'll sit down sometimes, I'll cuss a bitch out, but it don't mean like I'll do it, but it's like, yeah, but I'm going to calm down later. I ain't really mean it like that. But that's most men. I feel like you find a man who don't got no dark sides, you find a man who don't show you that side, it's going to be way worse later because he holding in everything. I ain't never met a righteous man who didn't do a little bit. It be the dudes who be the most perfect, the most godly. They be the worst ones because they hiding something. Every real man, I don't even like using the word alpha, is going to have them type of temper sometimes.
I think it just, like you said, temper. I think it depends on your temper for real. Some people got a small temper. Some people who
sometimes it takes
and then what triggers them? If you trigger a man, you gonna bring that out of him. I don't think that these men don't have it in them. What brings it out of them.
I would get to snapping, cutting heads, cussing, bitch this, bitch that. If I asked a woman of mine that I really mess with, not just it, but a woman I really mess with, and I was like, unlock your phone, and she told me no, all hell gonna break loose. It's gonna be world. But what?
So if a girl asks you to unlock your phone, what you?
Well, you're not the same. This is not the same situation.
No. So the girl gotta unlock her phone. Yeah. But if she asks you to unlock your phone, she's not even gonna ask me because that's not the dynamic in my household. But you never know. You never know.
No, I do know, and she know the dynamic in my household. But I'm just saying, if I ask a woman that I'm really dealing with to unlock her phone or unlock something, and she didn't do it, it's up in the worst way.
If a man asks me to unlock my phone, we finna swap phones. I might happily unlock you, but let me see yours too. Let's do it together.
If that's the dynamic in your relationship,
that's what the dynamic gonna have to be.
No. Oh, well, listen, I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. If you're in a relationship with a man and that's how y'all said that the relationship should be, then okay. Then why didn't you say that? All right, I'm gonna unlock my computer. Let me unlock yours.
Because I didn't want to go through his phone.
That's crazy. You know how disrespectful that is. Hold on, give me 1 second.
I don't. That's not my thing.
Yeah, you can let her up.
I don't go through phones.
No, I'm just saying, like, do you realize how disrespectful that is? Like, If a man asks his woman to do anything, there's almost
I mean, I'm
nothing.
gonna be completely honest. Him being disrespectful to me made me lose respect for him. So
I feel like you didn't
why we
really
weren't
respect.
together.
You didn't really respect that. There's no woman that respects me that when I ask her to do something.
That's
she ain't gonna
true.
do it.
I didn't.
So maybe you just didn't respect
I
him.
didn't.
Well, there
'Cause
you
he
go.
didn't respect
that
me.
was the habit.
Yeah,
right there.
I respect my man. He asks, I'm
All
gonna
right.
like it for him.
All right.
But you got to be a real man to be respected. He didn't give that.
What was he doing? Because that's
Too
a good.
sloppy.
That's a good topic too. What you mean too sloppy?
Too sloppy. Getting drunk, acting crazy, not knowing how to control your temper. That's too sloppy for me.
So why didn't you just leave? Then just disrespect
I
him.
did.
In that moment, you were still with him.
A little bit after, like that was around the time to where it was ending.
Yeah.
Like that time, like we wasn't ending the night together. None of that. Like it was ending.
Let me. I want y'all to ask some questions to her based on these situations because y'all saying a lot in the chat. Let's see. She
There
said
you
no
go,
accountability. Okay, so tell me what did you do wrong in a relationship?
What did I do wrong in a relationship?
Yeah.
What did I do wrong? I don't even like that relationship. We need a cricket sound in the background.
Right. Can't even figure
What
out
did I
you
do
did
wrong in a relationship? Oh, I feel like I was a little selfish.
In what ways?
Like
Most women are selfish.
Yeah, I think that I was thinking he liked what I liked and he felt the way I felt about things.
Like what?
Just in general. Like I would think I got the solution to his problems based off of me and not what he wants. You know how I just said that, if you really love somebody, you want to make sure they feel seen. You want to see like, if they mad will make them feel better, if this, whatever. That depends on them. That don't depend on what I think. Because just like I said, I think you should just shut up. I don't want to shut up. But it's not about me. When I was with dude, it was all about me. It's whatever I thought was going to fix it or whatever I wanted.
Yes. So he wasn't a real man to you?
No.
I want y'all to just hear this, right? At one time,
he had traits, but I don't think he had.
At one time,
he had traits. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to him. Like him as a person,
he
had his traits, but like within our relationship, it wasn't the best.
It was all good just a week ago. I mean, any woman you with, one day they love you, next day they got all this stuff to say about you.
I mean, I'm not gonna say and call nobody not a real man.
No,
because people, nobody perfect, and people got.
They said he wasn't getting drunk, acting sloppy. He was catching her out of pocket and checking her once again.
I wasn't out of pocket. That wasn't an issue that I had.
You don't think it's out of pocket to tell a man your man know he can't go through your computer?
No.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Nishi.
I'm Ariel. Nice to meet you.
First know who you are.
Uh-huh.
Hey Goldie, how are
Hey,
you?
what's up? I'm good. We gonna sit y'all down in a minute.
Okay.
You could go sit over there next to her or something. All right, we gonna move on. I ain't gonna keep.
Yeah, because that's the past. I was 19. I'm 21 now.
You ain't got no questions for me about that situation. Well, what I think about the situation.
No, because I don't.
Somebody, hold on.
But
we
I got some questions
chat.
on my phone.
Danielle Jackson, 1999. Appreciate the super chat. Craig Mack with the super chat. Y'all not asking no questions with the super chat though.
Okay.
You got some questions for me?
Yes.
Come on.
So, would you stay with a woman who gained 50 pounds? Wait. Do you believe in marriage?
Define marriage.
Marriage, becoming one, building a covenant, and being committed to each other for the rest of your life.
I said define marriage, and then you gave me a whole bunch of other definitions that you would have to define because those just words. What does a covenant mean? See, and real quick, this is the problem with people in life. They say things and they don't even know the definition of what they're talking about. So you say marriage, and you say covenant. What is that? People will say that they don't even know what that means.
Covenant is like you're coming into agreement for something.
Agreement
right?
of what?
So if in the light of marriage, if it's a covenant, you're coming into agreement to serve each other for the rest of your life. To do your role as a husband, she do her role as a wife.
What's the role of a husband and what's the role of a wife?
The role of a husband is to lead his family, protect, serve his wife. Provision, that's the biblical rundown.
How can you lead and serve at the same time? If I'm a leader, shouldn't she be serving me?
Yes. The woman is supposed to serve her man. She's supposed to be his helpmate.
Yeah.
She's supposed to
be so if she's supposed to serve me and help me, I'm a leader. So how could I serve her if I'm leading?
Because it's a form of serving.
I
That the
feel
man
like
has to do for
leading
his
is a
wife.
form of,
Yeah, but serving is on the man's end is like in the light of respecting his wife, really.
so you saying, am I willing to lead, respect my wife, and
Mhm.
commit to leading my wife?
Yeah, like provision.
Any woman that I'm with for a period of time, you know, who's committed to me and doing for me, yeah, I would do that. And would I necessarily get on a piece of paper and sign that piece of paper with the government? Probably not. But yeah, I believe in you know, committing to a woman, leading a woman.
So you would put a ring on it. You'll put
I
a
mean,
ring
yeah, I
on her.
put a ring on a woman's
I
finger.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you stay with a woman if she gained 50 pounds after marriage?
A woman ain't gonna gain 50 pounds with me, because as soon as she gain 15, I'm gonna let her know this shit is getting out of hand. You need to check it. It ain't gonna happen. See, because I'm a real man, I'm a leader. I'm not gonna let it get out of hand
I
that far.
respect
It
that.
ain't gonna happen.
I seen a video of a dude telling his woman that she needs to go to the gym,
Yeah.
and she keep using the excuse that she had a baby, but she had a baby 2 years ago, and he wasn't attracted to her no more because she gained so much weight, and she recorded him and posted him. and
Let
wasn't
me
listening to
tell
him.
you something. Any woman that get with me, I don't even gotta tell them to get in the gym, because they see what I'm doing. When you get a woman who really like you, who really on your type of time, who value your leadership, whatever you do, they gonna get on your same type of time.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. So there's going to be no way in life that a woman's dealing with me and she really like me and respect me that she going to fall off like that, because she going to see what I'm doing every day. And any woman that deal with you, she going to want to do what you're doing. You working out, she going to work out. You doing your macros, she going to want to do your macros. You reading, she going to read. So that wouldn't even happen. And if it did, for whatever reason, I'm an encourager and I got the tools and I got the motivation. I'm an in-house motivational speaker that my woman got. So we going to get it right.
Look at you. Look at you. Sounded like, okay. I like that. He sounded like a married man. He sounded like a husband now. He's saying husband material stuff. Okay, Goldie.
You know, I'm just saying.
He got it in him. Okay. That was good. That was good, because I just feel like me personally, if I'm dating a high value man, a handsome man, he's in shape. Oh, I'm staying in shape.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling
Even if
you.
I'm not in shape when we meet, I'm gonna get in shape.
I coach so many dudes, and they start working out and losing weight, and they like, I want to tell my wife this. I'm like, you ain't got to tell her nothing.
She supposed to see you doing that, and she supposed to hop
every
on top
single
of it.
time. Once he start losing weight and looking better, he don't even got to tell her. She start to ask, I want to come to the gym. Could you ask him to get my macros for me too? That's just how it is.
That's
you
how
ain't
it's
got to tell nobody nothing. If you close to them and you getting better in proximity, they gonna feel so bad about where they at in comparison to where you are. They gonna start trying to get better themselves. That's why you just got to be the example as a
But
man.
that reveals people's character, because I've been around people who saw me, like even friends, I'm in a relationship, they saw me, like I let them come to my house, and then I get up at 5 a.m. and go run, and then I go get on my computer and do some work, and then I go eat a healthy meal, and they still laying down.
That's a loser.
Like we'd be like, I have somebody stay in my house for a week and didn't hop on the program not one time. It's like, what type of person are you to be around somebody like me and not be motivated to even get up and go work out?
When I be around women like that, and I try to tell them this and try to put them on this, and I see that they not taking to it, I just put in my mind, everybody ain't meant to win. It's a top 1% for a reason. It got to be somebody on the bottom of the pyramid, and some of these bras and some of these dudes is just that, and you just got to accept it.
So if you're dating somebody who see you deciding to get on top of your priorities, get in the gym, making some money, counting your macros, and they in a week pass or a month pass and they didn't hop on the routine, would you stay with them?
Nah, I can't, because you're going to be as strong as your weakest link. You the average some of the 5 people you hang around most, and your significant other is your biggest influence. So, bitch, you going to slow me down, because you eating bad, so which means you bringing bad stuff in the house, you asking me to go out somewhere bad to eat. So if we're not on the same type of time, I'm going to cave. It's already hard enough to eat good, already hard enough to do your macros. So now you're just going to be a drag, and I understand how important it is to have your sphere on a certain level. So she's going to bring me down, so I got to let her go.
Yeah,
I tell women that when I get with a woman, I tell them all the time, listen, I'm going to give you this book. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you that. Because you have to be continually growing, because I'm continually growing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to outgrow you. You only as strong as your weakest link. So your woman has to be, if you trying to be a real boss for real, you can't have no woman who you can't, slow Joe on your team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't do that either.
Yeah, everybody don't got the same ambition. You just got to pick who for you.
No, and then those are the same type of women who would start acting crazy or get insecure once you start looking better and once you start making more money.
I just did a video. I was talking about that. I was like, I want the woman to grow, not just for me, for you, because you're going to start getting insecure. You're going to start thinking, I'm doing things I ain't even doing, not because of me, but you projecting onto me your insecurities because you ain't working out, because you ain't growing, because you ain't doing nothing better. So just for us to be on the same type of time, you got to grow just so you don't get insecure.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. So if you're getting in shape, and then I'm sitting around, laying around, like you're getting more attractive and you're getting more appealing to everybody on the outside world, outside the house. So it's like, if my man's sitting here getting put together, getting more in shape, look, oh honey, I'm right next to you. I'm getting more in shape. I'm looking better. We both finna be 10 out of 10.
It'd be a team and it'd be a competition. That's like my girl
A
start
healthy competition.
my girl start reading more. I'm like, oh, I gotta start reading more. Oh, dang, she in the gym more than me. Oh, I gotta step it up. Oh, she done meditated like 3 times today. All right, I'm about to. So
I
now
like that, though.
you have 2 people around you that's gonna push each other to be better rather than
That's how it's supposed to be. I was on the phone with my boo, and then it was like the morning. We on a little time difference. So I get on the phone. I'm in the gym, sweating super hard, working, and everybody, we in the gym. 5 minutes go past. I look back at the phone. He in the car. I'm like, what you doing? You on your way to the gym? He like, yep, I'm clocking.
Yeah,
that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. No worries. He see me up in the gym. He see everybody up. He instantly.
And if somebody around you see you doing a whole bunch of stuff and they ain't trying to get on the same type of time, please believe if they're not trying to close the gap by getting better, they're gonna try to close the gap by trying to bring you back down.
Yes,
to their level.
yes, they're only gonna bring you down. They're only gonna try and bring you down.
Nah, that's
so
100%.
It's like a lot of men are in those situations though. They're continuously arguing with their girl. It's toxic. It's crazy because they started dating when he wasn't that desirable, maybe.
Yeah.
Like she probably felt like he wasn't that desirable, but
he's starting
the
to
better
elevate.
the more he elevates, she know he's more desirable. So now she's more insecure and she think other girls want
That's
more.
why I
no
say
more.
when you elevate, a lot of times you got to get you a new broad because the old broad is where she at and she's not willing to do the work to get to where you at. I mean, it's hard. You know, it's hard to hit your macros. It's hard to go to the gym every day. It's hard to do business. That shit is hard. That's how I know. It's like most people are not going to be able to do it. So you really have to pick somebody who wants it for themselves. Because I've had a lot of women that I've taught to do things and they fell off as soon as we wasn't talking. And it was always a struggle, me trying to push them to do it. It's because they got to want it for themselves. And if you don't find a person who want it for themselves, it ain't never going to work long term.
No, it's not going to work. Okay, I got another question.
Come on with it. Give me a good question. Give me a good question.
Would you respect a woman who proposes to a man?
Yes. Why was her respect lower based on an action that she does?
So if a woman proposes to you, you will say yes.
I didn't say I'd say yes, but I definitely respect it. Like, okay, she willing to go out of her way. She let me know she liked me a lot.
So what's gonna happen if a girl get on her knees right now and ask you to
depend on the woman? You know what I'm saying? It depend on the woman. Depend where we at. Depend on the situation.
You gonna say yes?
If that's how I was feeling, I'll say yes. But I don't lose no respect for a woman not for doing that.
Put your hand out a little for the ring.
Yep. If that's what you want me to do, yep, I'll let her do it. I don't see these social constructs in life that make you feel.
Content idea. I think you should do that.
Listen, I'm just saying, like, why is it such a bad thing if a woman is telling a man that I want to marry you?
I just feel like I look at
if more women did that, more women would be married because a lot of these. Like you said, you ain't got no marriage proposal. A lot of women haven't. Maybe if these women was letting these dudes know that's what they wanted for real and was willing to put the effort in like that, maybe they get married more often.
Well, without doing a proposal, I do feel like that if women be more clear about what they want, that they do want to be married.
Show me you like me, baby. You know, if you let me know you want me that bad that you gonna get a ring from me and really do all that, okay, well, listen, you might be the one I might do that for because you really showing me you want to do that.
I'm not proposing to a man.
I mean, all right, well, you might be waiting a lot longer than if you did.
I'm not proposing to a man.
What is so wrong with that, though?
It's just my personal beliefs.
I hear what you're saying, but what in your personal beliefs makes that wrong?
Because I feel like it's on a man's timing. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. I'm not she who finds a husband. Like,
so
I feel like he makes the choice.
So she who finds a husband doesn't find a good thing either?
Yes, I do feel like she who finds a husband finds a good thing. Okay. But it's the man's decision if he wants you to be his wife.
It's both both of the individuals' decision to say we want to get into this covenant.
Yeah, because you say yes or no.
So either way, whoever proposes, either way, it has to be a decision that they both make.
Yeah, I don't want to be married to a man who don't want to be married.
I feel you.
Yeah, so it's like I know that you really want this if you propose because I want it. But let's say I want it. I don't know if he want it. And I get on my knee and propose.
But a lot of these women will still pressure the man. She want it, but she won't get on her knees. So instead of getting on her knees, she'll pressure the man to do it to her, even though it's the same thing anyway. You might as well just got on your knees. You pressure them anyway.
I be seeing that happen.
That's how it mostly happens.
I be seeing that happen on TikTok, and I be getting like secondhand embarrassment.
Would you date a broke man?
Would I date a broke man? No.
What is broke?
Broke is more so a character. It's a character trait. So
you date a man with no money though.
with no money,
That's a
no.
no. So you okay? So broke is not a characteristic. It's a bank
It is
account
because
balance.
listen, everyone has been broke.
I hear
before.
what you're saying, but the question I'm asking is, would you date a man with no money?
No,
No, why not?
because what I'm gonna do with that? If you don't have no money,
Yeah.
it shows. It reflects in your character.
It was one time I didn't have no money, but I still had this right mindset. I just didn't get there
Yeah.
yet.
So if you're the type of person to know how to go make something happen, to have some will, to have some discipline, to make some money and change your situation, then yes, we can date. At
And
that
this
point.
is why women are often tricked, because I know a lot of dudes who look like they got money and they broke. So she
That's
would
true.
date one of these men, which I see them all the time. They look like they got money, but they broke.
No, trust me.
She
I'ma
would date
find
one of
out.
these men, even though he broke, but wouldn't date the other dude who got better characteristics, even though he's openly showing that he broke, but he might be the better man. And then she miss out on her blessings.
Character. If you're lazy, if you're lazy,
It's a
if
lot
you
of people.
sit and talk
It's a
about what
lot
you
of
wanna do and
dudes
don't
who are
do
not
it.
lazy who are broke.
And so that's someone who's gonna end up having something. I'm not gonna sit there and judge if I see. I'm a freaking business coach. I can tell if somebody is about to change their situation, and I know what the traits look like. I know what the conversation is like. I know what the vision is like. I know what it's like for someone to be broke, but I know they're gonna end up rich.
No, I hear you.
I
hear
have
you.
that
No,
discernment.
listen, I feel you. I don't like broke bitches, but I gotta see. I just gotta see certain characteristics.
Yeah, the characteristics. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The characteristics is gonna tell you. So if a dude broke and he all lazy and he just a talker and he acting like a fan, I just know he's not gonna end up making no more money. But if it's somebody who broke but they just got out of school, they already got their business plan, they in the gym.
It's a
they got
lot
their
of
discipline
dudes
together, I'm
very
like, okay, you gonna
disciplined
win.
in the gym, 6-pack, nice body, on their macros, and they broke. Would you date
Yes,
a dude
that's
like
what I'm
that?
saying.
He got
So you have to have a
he still got
Yeah,
discipline.
you gotta have a plan, and then you gotta actually stick to it. So it's just something I'm gonna
Well,
have
tell
to
me
observe.
why is it so important? Tell me why.
Why is what so
Why is
important?
a man having money so important? Is it where you
Because-
trying to go in life?
Because it shows that you're able to make something out of nothing. It shows that you're able to work towards something. It shows that you're able to go get it.
So that
Because-
means more to you. An ambitious man means more to you than a good man. What if he's a man of God? What if he's disciplined? What if he's committed? What if
I
he's
just-
faithful?
I
You're
prefer
telling me,
both.
let me finish.
Mhm.
You're telling me all of those characteristics don't add up to a man who doesn't have those characteristics but got some money?
I don't want a man without those characteristics just because he got money. Like, I'm not just dating a man because he got money. It's a lot of men who have money who I don't want, who's not my type because our beliefs are not the same. I don't like their characteristics. I don't like the way they act. I don't like none of that. So that money don't make me like somebody. Money is an accessory. It's a tool.
Let me see somebody calling in. Let me see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on. Let me put you on speaker. All right, go ahead. You on. What you got? What you got? Who is this?
It's Lloyd speaking.
Hey, man, hold on. Before we say anything, man, I hope you got one of my products. You over here calling in the show, man. Have you bought something from my store before?
What's the phone number so I can get my girls to call in? Because
I'll be real with you. I
I'll give
haven't.
it to you. Come on, man. When you jump off here, man, you got to go support the movement. All this free game, you got to support. And
I
you
got it.
calling in. But all right, go ahead,
That's
man. What's
right.
your question? To me or to Ariel?
I had a question for Ariel. She said she wouldn't date a broke guy, but would she date a guy that she's not attracted to that's a multimillionaire?
Would she date a guy that she's not attracted to, but he's a multimillionaire? Is that what you
Yes,
said?
sir.
attracted to
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
physically?
Yeah, physically.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yes, you would.
If a man is a multimillionaire but he not attractive, I would date him because
Right.
it's like women, we don't date for looks. Like we really don't date for looks. We would date a medium ugly man. Like we would date a ugly. Like sometimes when a man kind of ugly, that makes it easier because ain't nobody gonna be overly eyeing him. So a ugly multimillionaire, or not even ugly, a multimillionaire that's not really that attractive. That don't sound bad.
You heard her?
It's not a deal breaker for women. Men are the visual creatures.
I would say it's not a deal breaker for some women because I know some women and they be around dudes who got money, but they want a man who look good. And that's their
But like
preference.
not being attracted to him, it's like
I
I don't
legit
plan
know
to-
women who be fucking with top dudes and they be like, they be having money, but I want to deal with somebody that I find attractive.
yeah, I've never dealt with somebody who was like rich and ugly just because
But
they
you
had
would
money.
though. But you would. Though.
But yeah, like if we had that connection, if we had that bond, then I would deal with
What
it.
you
because
what you
I feel
think about
like
that? What you think about that?
As far as me,
Yeah. What you think about what she said?
I mean that's her opinion, but the biggest thing I see when women say that is based on like I feel like that's damn near selling your soul in a sense. You know, but that's just my opinion because it's like coming from the heart. It's not realistic as far as like what you truly desire. You know, you really just going in for tangible things and the money. So
I like that you said that. I'm gonna continue with it, man. Appreciate the call. I feel the same way.
I'm not a huge looks type of girl, though.
I feel the same way. Listen. That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie.
What's a lie?
Let me tell you something. No woman who can get an attractive man that they want that wanted them back is going to be like, I'm not into looks. It be women.
But what if this man who's not attractive treats you amazing?
Let me finish. No, that's not what you said. You said you're not into looks. That is a lie.
I've dated super handsome men and I've dated ugly men. Like I've been in love with a man who was kind of ugly.
Listen,
everybody thought he was ugly.
Listen.
I didn't think.
Let me just say what I think. This may not be true. I don't believe it.
A
woman who can get very attractive men on a regular basis would rather have a very attractive man than an ugly man.
Would you rather? Of course, I would rather have an attractive.
I don't understand the thought process of somebody who says I don't really go for attractive men. That's the mind of a woman.
It's not that I don't go
who
for
wants to have the upper hand in a
girl.
situation.
Listen, I'm not a girl who's looking for a supermodel. I
never said that.
I like good looking
a dude ain't even got to be a supermodel. I'm just saying your type. Your type might people might not even like him.
Some girls will go for a broke dude because he's super handsome.
Yeah.
Like no, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like it's not really about looks. It's about who you are. It's about what you've done for yourself and the type of man you are. So I'm not the type of girl who want a supermodel looking man.
I feel you. I actually agree as a man.
That.
But when a woman does that, I don't like it. You want to know why? Because I feel like she wants to get a man who may not be as attractive because she don't want to stand up to no shit because she know when she got a man who is attractive, it's going to be some requirements. She's not just going to be able to slack off on her job. A woman wants to get a man that's easier to deal with, ain't got as many options, so she doesn't have to really do what she needs to do. That's why I feel like most women
That's
do
the
it.
thing. That's not my case though, because I look good.
Let's see. We got
everything.
another question here. Who is this?
Yo, what's up, Goldie?
Yo, what's the deal? Hold on. Before you say anything, man, I got to know, man. Have you bought some products?
Get chose with your mouth closed.
All right, you got to get chose with your mouth closed. All right, you call it in. You done bought something.
I got the etiquette joint off you and all of that.
All right, man. I can't stand when people come in and call it my show. Ain't spend no money with me. But all right, for sure, man. What's your question? You got it for me or for Ariel?
Hey. It's for Ariel. This is my thing. If Chris Brown
right
was in your reach and really asked you an old to do.
If Chris Brown
wait, say it again. You breaking up a little bit. If Chris Brown what?
If Chris Brown was in your reach and had his eye on you, you're packing your shit and moving in immediately.
Hey, she about to lie right now and say she not. She about to lie right now on live.
Repeat the question.
Goldie, the lifestyle that you come from and niggas like me come from, we know it's nothing she won't do if she really liked you.
That's a fact. Let me. I'm gonna ask. She ain't hear your question. I'm gonna tell you your question. He said, if Chris Brown was in your reach, you would pack your shit and move in with him right now.
No.
She said no.
I don't think y'all understand what I'm going for. I don't think y'all understand the type of man that I like, nor the men that I date. Chris Brown, like this man is a mainstream artist. He's taking girls on stage, kissing them on tour. He's probably super lustful. He probably have sex with who knows how many women, can't settle down. That's not my type. I don't care what he got going on, what he's done. I don't like Chris Brown.
Different time zones, you said. You don't know what he having sex with somebody right now, like you at this interview.
What you say?
He said, what? Say it again.
Yo, boo who was out on the call earlier at the gym or whatever you mentioned, you don't know what he's doing. Y'all in 2 different time zones.
I know what my boo doing
He's
right
fucking
now.
somebody right now, potentially.
My boo's sitting, waiting on me. My boo probably watching this video. My boo is doing what he's doing. He's not doing none of that.
Hey, Goldie, Goldie, I'm gonna let you take care of him, man.
Hey.
Shout out to the podcast.
Hey, appreciate the question. Appreciate the question. That's a good question, though. You know,
Yeah, I mean, I
no.
get it, but
It's a good question.
I never been fanned out.
A woman, like, okay, we're gonna ask you like this, right? Who cheats better, men or women?
Women.
You're right, right? Because I say it's just because it's easier
I don't
to do.
understand how men get caught so easy.
Because men don't really care as much, you know.
But
And then
not my thing.
a man got to put too many pieces together most of the time, unless you a man who just have action.
I think men don't be caring. I mean, like, I think girls are way more attentive.
No, yeah. Women actually try to find a man cheating more than a man is. Because most men think that his woman won't cheat, but every man's woman to cheat. And the moment you think she won't is the moment that she will.
Woman won't cheat.
So therefore, a man. Listen.
I know women who don't cheat.
Oh, I didn't say they don't. I didn't. They haven't. Doesn't mean they won't. I'm saying every woman has the potential to cheat, and most dudes are so delusional. They think because their woman is perfect, they think she would never, and that's why he don't look. That's why he missed all the obvious signs because he ain't looking for it. The woman is always looking for it, and what you look for, you will find, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I say that to say, in a long distance relationship, how can you trust your partner is not gonna do anything with somebody else? Let's say you with a partner, right? And when y'all together, y'all having sex what?
You've done long distance before.
Either every day, every other day, a couple times a week. And you expect, okay, that's what we do. And you expect you go all the way across the country and I don't see you for a month. So you gonna say, well, he needs sex on a regular basis like we do. And when I'm gone, he's just going abstinent. Do you feel like that's realistic?
I do feel like that's realistic, but I mean, I feel like it's realistic with the expectations, but if it's anything else happening,
do you even care? Do you
I
even
do care? Yes,
yeah,
I do
you do care.
Yeah, I do care. So it's just like that better not be the case.
Oh, you sounded real calm about that.
That's all. It better not be the case. That's all.
Okay, but let's say say a man does
Trust
cheat.
is everything with long distance. It's
Yeah.
like if it's no trust, it's a mess. So you can't do nothing but trust and assume that things are good.
Yeah. I hear where you're coming from, but like he said, Chris Brown. I don't know. That may not be your crush. Some people don't. Some girls don't like Chris Brown, but the point was the same. Not Chris Brown. I just use him as an example because he's super popular.
I get it general, like somebody like really big or
somebody that you just really, really like a whole lot.
Yeah, like, but those artists, that's not my type. Rappers, none of that stuff's not. I don't like that lifestyle that they live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not.
You want flowers or money from a man?
I would prefer flowers first because I like romantic gestures more. Like, yeah, I like romantic gestures more.
How much money though? Like, we can't just say flowers or money. We talking about $5. What if flowers are $5,000?
Flowers are $5,000?
Yeah.
Well, 5,000.
You have a lot of different answers because you're a super ambitious woman. And I don't know. I like it, but I don't. As a man, I feel like you wouldn't really want to get a woman that's this ambitious because she's not even going for what she likes. She's going for what the money is. And it's just something about that don't some about that just don't sit right with the woman that I want because you never know, do she really fuck with damn, she don't even find me attractive. She just said she'll deal with a man not. So damn, you think you get with her, it's like, damn, she don't even find me attractive for real.
What?
She
What
only
makes
dealing
it
with me
about
because
the
of the
money?
benefit because she's so much about grinding and being better in life. Which is good for you, but it's not good for the man that deals with you because your motive is really more about progression in life and your ambitions than it is the man. So you'll get a man that you may not even like that much, a man that you don't even find attractive, and just because it's beneficial. And I just feel like most men, you should never want to be that guy. You should want to be with you should want to be with the woman who would be like, I'll be with this man if he was broke, and I stand behind him because I like his mind, I like who he is, I like how the time we have together. I'd rather have a woman like that.
Okay, so who said that I wouldn't be with my man if he ended up broke?
You just said you wouldn't date a broke man.
A broke man, but if me and my man are together, if we are married and things go wrong, I'm not leaving.
That is yet to be seen. It's easy to say, but if initially,
and that's the agreement
but
that
I'm saying if initially The characteristic, it don't matter how great he is, how godly of a man he is, how great of a personality he is, how much you click, how much you vibe. Y'all could be soulmates. I'm just saying. What you pretty much said is you don't care if you found your soulmate. If he ain't got no money, you're not messing with him. You said that. You said you would not deal with a man with no money. You didn't say that. Chat did not say that.
Gave that
Chat
description.
did not say that. Okay. Let me ask you. You find a man that you love. Y'all vibe together. Everything is great. He got a great personality. He's a man of God. All these things, but he has no money and he has no ambition. But he's a great human being, and y'all vibe. Would you deal with him? No, you wouldn't. You took too long to
You
answer.
say he ain't got no ambition. I can't do nothing with that.
Listen. Why is ambition?
It sounds like I'm setting myself up for failure. Why would I?
How is it failure?
Let me pose this question to you.
Go ahead. Because you're acting like money is the end all be all of happiness in life. Then why does it matter if he has ambition or not?
Because what I've done for myself, if I date a man like that with no ambition, no XYZ, but he got all of this personality, okay, cool, that's cute. You can be my friend. Because if I'm that close with somebody, and just like you said, you're at a growing level, and you can't date a woman who's not at a growing level with you because she's gonna start being insecure and acting like who knows what. If I'm with a man with no ambition and he's seeing me growing, that man might turn into my enemy. He might start resenting me. He might start getting jealous of me, and I can't make room
We just
for
said
that.
he has all these great characteristics. So if he's a great character, then he's going to be supportive
He's a
of
great
what you're
character
doing.
before we get together, but you decide to date me and you ain't got no ambition.
In this hypothetical situation, because it is people like that, it is women like that. They may not have no ambition, but they support their man to the fullest. Like these, certain stars' wives, they bend down, they're supportive, they let him go on the road, they root for him, all of that. What if he was a man like that and he had all of these other characteristics that money can't buy?
So do you think that a man...
Oh, yes or no?
No, because it's like you're contradicting yourself. You said that you feel like you're a leader. Can a man be a leader if he has no money?
Yes, a man could. What? Of course, a man could be a leader if he has no money.
Can he lead a household if he don't got no money?
Yes, he could lead a household if he doesn't have no money. Money does not mean that you can lead. It just means you have resources. Because I'm a leader, it means I know what to do. A woman with money could still not know what to do.
It's not about the dynamic. That's just not my dynamic.
Because her emotions get involved in situations. And just because I don't have money doesn't mean that I don't have the emotional regulation that's better than hers to be able to see her situation and say, listen, you're doing a little too much in that situation. You need to calm down right here. No. Don't shoot that text to that person.
Yeah.
You need to calm. So it doesn't mean you can't be a leader.
Yeah, it's people out here. Like it just really depends. That's people's dynamics. It's just not my dynamic.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, that's just not my thing.
Somebody says, wait, is he defending a man with no ambition? No, that's not what I was doing. And
you are defending a man with no ambition.
What's wrong with a man who has no ambition if that's how he want to? Everybody don't got to live their life. Everybody don't want to have to get rich. Everybody don't want to have a Rolls Royce.
That's totally fine, but that's not the person for me. You can be my friend.
That's not what I said.
Because my man,
he your soulmate though.
I
don't know. Listen, I don't know if you see, and a lot of times I say this too. Women have really never met a man they've really liked. I've met so many women in my life. I met a
man I really
Have you ever met a man that when it's like nothing matters, money don't matter? When I get with him, the conversations we have, it ain't about sex, it ain't about nothing. The time we have together, the way I feel with him, the way we vibration to each other. That when you find something like that, money don't matter at all. I just feel like most women haven't found that because most women, for whatever reason, just don't find that.
I mean, that's true.
If you find that, you're gonna be like, you will say this is worth more than money, and we can figure it out in other ways. I can't
say that's my case.
But I'm saying, so you haven't found nothing like that.
You've
never found nothing that would make you say, I like what we got so much. I like you who you are so much. I like what we have so much together that I'll overlook the fact that you're not really super ambitious, but I want to be with you so much. Now the money matter more.
I can't relate to all of not being ambitious.
I
can relate to not being super focused on money.
What you're
in a
saying
situation.
is that is fine, and I ain't mad at you because how you think is how I think. I'm just saying to men, you never want to have a woman who thinks like this because you want a woman who's soft. You want a woman who wants love. You want a woman because if a woman is so ambitious, guess what?
Goldie,
a woman who is
makes you feel like I don't want
real quick.
love?
A woman who is too ambitious is gonna put love to the side for the money, and if she puts love to the side for money, it's always gonna be a man with more money. So therefore, you always have the possibility of her leaving when she has a better opportunity because she's too ambitious for more. That's how I feel about it.
It's just like they say it's always a better looking woman. It's always a better looking man. It's always somebody with more money. That don't end.
And if you're a woman who's so focused, most people, like there's a bunch of billionaires in the world. Exactly. So therefore, I
That
can't
never
have a
is.
exactly. So I can't have a woman who is so fixated on money because it's always somebody with more. But if she's fixated on me and our vibe, on the love, then
That's-
therefore I don't have nothing to worry about with my
I
woman.
agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with
Yeah.
you. You shouldn't be fixated on money. You should be fixated on your
No,
person.
no, you could fixate
I'm
on
not
whatever you want to
against
fixate
it.
on. I ain't saying what you should or shouldn't do. I'm just telling these dudes, be careful of these women who are super ambitious. Because that ambition is going to have her go to the next man with more stuff. That's all I'm saying.
It's not with ambition. It's just a girl who values money more than love and relationships. It's not about a
Ain't
girl
nothing
being
wrong, and
ambitious.
ain't nothing wrong with that. And
It's a
actually,
lot
that's
of
probably
girls
the
like
best
that.
thing for you. That's probably the best thing for
I
your
don't
life.
value money more than relationships.
Ask her, would she date a man making $30,000 a year, but is in the gym and has the same beliefs as her, and ask her to mentor him, and he shows he's willing to. Somebody trying to get on your mentorship right now. You got a DM her. We go.
He asking for himself. He asking for himself. Y'all gotta chill on me.
We about to have y'all jump in a second. Yeah, somebody said money. Goldie should have had me up there. Liaison. Yeah, you should have came. You should have came through. You should have came through. Matter of fact, we need to have them jump in so we can have multiple opinions on these topics right now.
I think that it's too much perception going on. I just feel like people in the comments and you feel like just because I'm ambitious or I have a business or I make money that I think like everybody else.
I actually don't feel like nothing's wrong with how you're talking. Listen, if I had a daughter, I would teach my daughter to act like you, but that's for the benefit of her. It's not going to be for the benefit of the man. I'm just telling these men, like.
And then it's just like it's somebody for everybody. I don't feel like any man can date me. I definitely feel like a specific type of man, only a specific type of man can date me. A specific type of man, like really can handle for real, and not even can handle me on crazy stuff. Like no, can handle my personality and like my goals and my whatever it is. And it's only thing that's gonna work is somebody who is aligned and has similar goals, aspirations, habits, and things of that nature.
Okay, I mean, I feel where you're coming from.
Yeah, because
you know,
some men don't.
Listen, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say that. We're gonna go to the next question. We're gonna go to the next question. Because you already answered that question many different times in many different ways. Ask me a question. You got the game guy sitting right next to you. Ask me something. Ask me a good question.
I'm gonna ask you. Give me yes or no. Does body count matter?
Ain't nothing in life as simple as yes or no.
All right. Does body count matter?
It's multiple ways about this answer, right? No and yes. No, it doesn't matter because you ask a woman her body count, you'll never know, and she's always going to lie to you. So then, because I never really know her body count for sure, how could it matter? What's going to matter is how she treat me, how she like me, and all these other things. Two, doesn't matter. I guess statistically speaking, if you have a lot of experiences, actually, I'll actually say this though. A woman like a prostitute, right? A woman who has had a lot of sexual experiences doesn't put so much value on sex. It's women who don't have many sexual experiences that make sex this big old thing. But like a prostitute, she done had sex with so many people. She done had dudes so big, so small, do the most freakiest things to her that she's desensitized to sex. So when she meets a man, it's not about sex no more because she done had it so much. So now when she deals with a man, it's the man that she actually likes, not a man who can sex her so good because she's desensitized to it. I find like a lot of women who haven't had a lot of sex, they make sex such a big thing that's the driving force in their relationship. So they pick wrong.
Yeah, that's the driving force in a lot of people's relationships. Can men and women just be friends?
They can, but seldom will that happen.
Would you let your woman have male friends?
Of course not.
You have female friends?
I mean, I guess you could say that, yeah.
So
here and there,
you
but
can
no.
do stuff
I don't have female. Like if it's a woman,
like a best friend.
No, I don't have no female best friend.
Okay.
Like my women are my best friends. If I got a best friend that's a woman, it's gonna be my women. My women are my friends.
It definitely should be your woman.
My women are my friend. My women become my best friend. I do everything with my women. I ask them questions. I'm friends with them. I don't think it makes sense. I'm not gonna be giving my time and my energy to a bitch who ain't in my household, who ain't producing and putting into what we doing. What type of sense do that make? I'm giving you my time, my energy, my jokes, my game, and all of this for you to go give it to another nigga who, yo, man, no. If you want to fuck with me like that, then come in my household and we could build together, but I ain't giving my energy to nobody who ain't pointing back into me like that.
Yeah, I agree. If I have a man, I'm not having a man best friend because my man should be my best friend.
Plus, that nigga, that
best friend. That should be your best friend.
Plus, he's sitting in the wind trying to have sex with you anyway.
That's like another form of intimacy to me. Like,
yeah, talking about your problems and all of this. I wish, knock it off.
Yeah, no. Is cheating ever a mistake?
No.
No, thank you.
Ain't nothing you do a mistake. Everything you do is what
Cheating
you
is
want to
never
do.
a mistake. It's a choice.
Everything you do is a choice.
Mm-hmm. Would you take your ex back if she leveled up?
Would I take my ex back if she leveled up?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you say leveled up, what do you mean?
Like if you left her because she was in a certain position or she had a bad mindset or whatever, she got a mindset together, she got looks together, all of that. Would you take her back if she wanted you again?
It depends how big she leveled up. Is she like a superstar? Did she turn into Beyonce? Is she gonna really superstar? Oh yeah, bitch, come on. If she didn't do that, then no. Because I mean, and I keep it real. I ain't never had a bitch that I fuck with that ever leveled up in life, and that's just real talk. Because I'm the driving force in
That's how it
everybody's
be
life.
sometimes. Like
I'm the driving force in everybody's life around me. And when you stop fucking with me, you don't have that driving force behind you. And
it be so obvious
seldom will you
sometimes.
find another man that's gonna push you the way I push you. Because a bitch fuck with me, she gonna be like, I need a break, and she gonna fuck with some sucker who don't push her, who don't tell her about herself, and she's gonna slowly deteriorate. So I ain't never even had a bitch who done leveled up after me.
that make me regret dealing with some people, friends and relationships, because it's like when we separated and I wasn't in their life no more, their life didn't get better.
Everybody, man and
It
woman
always
that I
got
used to
worse.
deal with, they like because, and then I realized
It's like I was holding you. It's like I was holding you up or something. Or I was shedding light on your life, and I was like the driving force.
Yep, it's
And
how
it's
it be.
like-
See, you know, it's certain special people in life who are like that, and you one of those people. You know, where
Yeah.
everybody get around you and they better because you there, and when you gone, they can't sustain it themselves because it wasn't
Yeah.
really in them. You put it on them.
Yes, that's a real thing. Looks or loyalty?
Looks or loyalty. I mean, looks is like loyalty, but not even just loyalty. It gotta be way more than loyalty. Character, because you could be loyal and still be a shitty person. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even just loyalty. It's like your character, your soul, your morals. Do we align in those ways? Everybody be talking about this loyalty shit. You ain't even gotta be loyal. Have these other characteristics, right? Because you be loyal today and not loyal tomorrow. You know,
Money or love?
money or love. I'm gonna take the money.
Would you marry without a prenup?
If she had more money than me. Yeah, if she had more money than me, of course. I don't sign contracts that don't make sense or aren't in my benefit. But if it made sense and she had more money than me, or we had the same amount of money, then yeah.
Submissive or independent woman?
I feel like you ain't got to be one or the other. You could be submissive to me and still be independent in your own right and things you're doing. Like if I meet an entrepreneur, she's independent, but when she get with me, she's going to be submissive with me.
Why do you act like that don't exist then? What makes you think that I'm not like that?
I never said you weren't
You
like
did.
that.
You
When-
said, I don't think y'all should date a girl like this.
I did.
She's
I don't.
too ambitious.
But I never.
and she
I
wants
never
to
said
do
you
this.
wasn't submissive. I don't think you are though. I don't think you. You know. And you know what I think you do. I think you fake being submissive. I don't think in your soul you know how to be submissive. I think when you used to be submissive, I think it probably pains you inside to do it, and you really putting on a show to do it. That's what I think.
I'm gonna ask my boo.
Huh?
I'm gonna ask my boo and see what he say. Natural body or BBL?
Depend what look better. Somebody might have a natural body that look better than a BBL, and somebody might have a BBL that look better than a natural body. It just all depends.
Okay, this is a real question because it fits a lot of females. Do men really like clingy women? Like, well, let me describe clingy.
I can answer without you even having.
Oh,
to
go
tell
ahead. Let me
that.
know.
Depending on the man. A lot of these dudes don't like a clean woman. Why? Because they have so much self-hate within themselves and subconscious, deep-rooted issues. That's why they chase the woman that don't want them and deny the woman that want them. Men who love themselves and are secure and don't have no trauma in their life, they love a woman who's clean. If the bitch ain't clean to me, I ain't fucking with you. If you don't want to be around me all the time, if you ain't willing to come see me all the time, if you don't want to see me every single day, then I know you don't like me enough and I ain't fucking with you. You
So
know?
you don't think they get annoying?
If I don't like the bitch, yeah, it's annoying. But if I like her, then even if it is annoying, yeah, I should be annoyed with my woman always want to be on me. If it ain't like that, it's wrong. The woman don't like you if she's not getting on your nerves. But at
That's
the same
true.
time, you be like, but at least she like me enough. Rather than a woman who ain't tripping like that, she don't like you.
Yes, if she's not tripping, she don't
Man, listen,
like
if a
you.
woman
She's
don't want to be around you all the
tolerating
time, if she ain't getting mad because she ain't seeing you a little bit, then that's just what come with it. And if you don't want that, then have a woman that don't really like you like that.
If you want a girl to not bother you that much, not
A
talk
lot
to
of
you
these dudes
daily.
ain't never even had a woman that like them like that, so they
think
don't
so,
even
too.
know.
They don't know the
They
difference.
deal with women that don't really like them like that. They just dealing with them because they got the bag or whatever the case may be.
Well,
So,
they think the girl like him, but the girl trying to use him.
yeah, they have no discernment because
Yeah.
they ain't never had a woman who really liked them for real to compare to.
This is the two common things today that women look for in a man or say, or their intention to deal with a man. He got money. He got money. And is he finna spend it on me?
I mean, you
What
can,
do I got to do to get
you
him to spend
can
it?
you can say that, but I'll say this: it ain't really like that. It's really the fact that a woman would rather have love. She'd rather have a man she likes. She'd rather be doing the cupcake shit that they do in the movies.
But
She
then
would,
it's
she
just
would,
like not that
she
easy
would,
to find.
she would rather have that, but she can't find it. So if I can't find it, well, listen, if I'm gonna deal with you, then I got to get something out the situation. Most of these women cannot find them. It's crazy to me. Especially how many women be want to have me. I'd be like, how is it that you see all of these dudes, but no dude wants to be your boyfriend? Or at least no dude that you like back wants to be your boyfriend. It's something wrong with these women. They don't have likable personalities. They have no idea what dudes actually like. So they're in this world with all of these dudes wanting to fuck them all the time. But none of these dudes actually say,
Wanna
I want
be
you.
their
I
man.
want you to be my woman. I want you to myself. It don't happen like that. So therefore, women, and then women get bitter.
And they blame the man.
These dudes just having sex with them, leading them on because they want to have sex and don't want to wife them or don't want to make them their girlfriend. So now they get bitter. So now they just want to use men. Fuck men. I'm going to just take his money. And I'm really doing that because I'm hurt because I never found a man that really just wants to be with me. So they got to act like, fuck you, fucking nigga, get some money. Well, that's just because you couldn't find a man to love you. So now you just got to act like you don't want it because you couldn't find it.
Now I asked my videographer this question and I want to know what your answer is. I asked him, do you feel like men act different after they have sex with a woman? Because like a lot of girls would be like, oh, he was so nice. He used to do this, he used to do that. But then once we had sex, he stopped doing everything and everything just changed.
I mean, it's twofold.
What does that mean?
Of course, post nut clarity. And a lot of times he was doing all that just so he could hit. And once he hit, okay, I got it. I've accomplished. I'm done. But it's also too, it ain't just, oh, he got it and he hit it, now he done. It's he got to know you and you ain't shit. He got to know you and you were just a pretty facade on the outside, but you have no brains. Y'all don't vibe together. It was just something nice on the outside. So he just really don't like you. It's not even just, oh, he had sex with you. You didn't give him nothing after the sex. What was it? Did y'all have a vibe? Did he like your conversation? He didn't like anything, those things about you. And it is what it is. And how could you be mad at that? Y'all just wasn't a match with each other.
That's the exact thing that my video. That's the exact.
Listen, a lot of these women are just not likable. Like
that's exactly what he
some
said.
women you want to be around. Some women you
he
cool
said
with.
Post nut clarity. He was like, you realize some of these girls are like. He said after you have sex with some of them, you realize that they boring or they don't got no personality.
They don't got no personality. Or a lot of these bitches are weird as fuck. Like these women don't even realize they're borderline retarded. Borderline. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't even understand how you made it this far in life, and I know why. Because these bras are borderline retarded. And they act borderline retarded. And then they act so weird, but nobody says anything to them. So I'm like, oh, she's been living in delusion her whole life. She's doing things that are so weird and everybody knows it, but nobody says nothing to her because everybody wants to fuck her. And she's been going through that for the past 10 years of her life. So it's a lost cause. She don't even know how far gone she is. But nobody's going to wipe that. Me and my niggas be talking about it sometimes. Like we be thinking about it, some bitches we done hit before and be like, man, could you imagine if you got that bitch pregnant and niggas just put their head, oh my God. Like that's how niggas feel about these women. Like, oh my God, if I got this dumb retarded bitch pregnant. That's a lot of women out here, you know? Just is what it is.
That is crazy. Men really be thinking the same thing. Ask me a couple.
I got some good questions for you.
Yeah, some of the rapid fire questions. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's just
Does body count matter for a man? Not for a woman, for a man. To you.
It doesn't matter to me because I think like mass majority of men had sex with like over 50 women.
What if it was like 200, 300 women? Would it matter then?
If he ain't got no diseases and he changed his life around. Well, no, actually, I think 300 is just too much. 300 is like a issue, like you hypersexual or something. But I do think men have a lot of bodies. So yeah. I don't even ask.
Would you date a man with kids?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Why? I would have thought you would have said no. Why? Why would you date a man with kids?
I would date a man with kids because I'm able to see if he's a good father and he could be a potentially good father to my children. So that's the easy way for me to see his dynamic with children.
Do women settle or upgrade?
Do women settle or upgrade? They do both. Me personally, I upgrade. I don't play that. I don't backtrack. Yeah. But some girls settle. Okay, I think it depends on if you love yourself. Some women don't know how to be alone. It's women who's never ever been single before and only know to be in relationships. So those are the type of women who would settle just to have somebody next to them. And the women who knows how to be alone and don't settle just to have somebody next to them, those are the ones who end up upgrading because they take their time choosing.
It was just very few women know how to be alone. Women don't know how to be alone. That's why they're always in bad relationships. That's why they jump from one relationship to the next relationship.
Yeah.
And women like to act like they upgraded. No, they just got a nigga who got somebody that don't really like them just so it look
Not
like they
even,
upgrade.
They be the ones buying them stuff. The girl be spending the money on the man, and then they act like
Sometimes.
he's.
But even in other
XYZ.
situations,
Or they boss him up there, buy him outfits and whatever.
a woman will get out of a relationship and just for the optics of it to not feel so bad, she'll get with a man that it looks like she upgrading, but she know this man ain't got no good intentions for her. He ain't shit. He just might have some money in a nice car, but she gonna get with him so it looks like she upgraded, but all in the meanwhile, she knows she ain't even
And
happy.
then they break up and she bash him and talk about everything that he wasn't. He's nothing that he's.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
Is good sex a deal breaker?
a deal breaker.
That's why I don't know. That's what it says. Is good sex a deal? Would you marry without a wedding ring?
Would I marry without a wedding ring? No.
Yeah. Why not?
Because
All the same things happen. Okay, he puts a ring on it, but he don't sign those papers.
he puts a ring on it, but he don't sign those papers.
Yeah, he don't sign like the marriage papers. He
So
like,
in
he
that
got
case,
the ceremony, all of that.
in that case, I'm not pressuring the papers, but if we don't do it that way, I would want to do a religious ceremony. That's the only other way that it wouldn't be the signing of the papers.
Yeah. We got a super chat. Mr. Chandler, 1999. He said, can both of you guys talk about how a woman will stay in order for you to have a good relationship? You got to have God in it, knowing the Bible is narcissistic. I know I don't understand that either. He said, can you both talk about how a woman will stay in order for you to have a good relationship? A woman will say, in order for you to have a good relationship, you got to have God in it, knowing the Bible is narcissistic.
The Bible is not narcissistic. The Bible is actually like a way of life. And it's like a protection thing, really. So like centering God in your relationship is like more of a protection thing. And that's why when you centering God is more so like
I really want to know that from you. Mm-hmm. Answer to these people. Like when you say I need a man of God, what does that really mean? And while we doing that, I'm gonna bring up these chairs.
Okay, when I say a man of God, it's not a man who's in the church every Sunday singing the songs at the altar. No, because I've had prophets and pastors who were married try and talk to me. So it's not really you being in a church that makes you a man of God. It's literally your heart posture. It's literally the fruits of the spirit. The fruits of the spirit, if you're not quick to anger, if you respect the woman, if you have morals, if you have values, if you treat people nicely, if like, you know, the light projects off of you and then you're receptive. Like you don't have to be a perfect Christian or whatever it is, perfect man of God, but you try to get better at your faith. You read your Bible, you pray. Like that's a man of God. That's a man of God to me for the most part. And then having that type of man in a relationship, that's just another form of security and protection and like a higher chance of you all lasting and doing something real and making it make sense. So that's like my outlook of it.
Tell me what you think about the Young Thug situation.
Him and Mariah? Him gossiping on the phone. What I think about the Young Thug situation, him gossiping on the phone, I wouldn't let my man sit there and talk about another woman for so long because I'm gonna think he want her. He was talking about another woman for too long. You know, I get it like saying one thing, but he was going deeper and deeper unprovoked. It was unprovoked. Like you kind of told me off. Yeah, it was unprovoked. So it's like you talking about everybody else, but you're my man and we on the phone. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about us. They talk about it was I can't even say, but they was like he was worried about the wrong stuff. So I feel like that situation, I don't think it's right that they leaked the calls, but everything happened for a reason. And then I do feel bad for Mariah because heartbreak hurts. She was going hard for that man. She was representing him. She was showing up. And then he got on the phone and laughed about cheating on her. That's very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That's why you just got to watch the type of dudes that you date. But that's all the thoughts I got on that. I don't got too many thoughts on the Young Thug situation.
By the way, I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And I like your outfit.
Oh, thank you
The
so
blue is
much.
cute.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
In person, you're.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Like, okay, I gotta check it out.
I would love for you to check it out. Okay, so my name is Nishi Soma. I run an online hair business and where I sell raw Indian hair extensions for many years. And now I'm expanding by helping other women start a business with little to no money. So I've launched my first ebook and I'm super excited to help women get on their entrepreneurial journey.
I'm San. That's my intro.
All right, now talk about yourself about some of the topics we had. What y'all was thinking about? Whatever y'all was
Yeah, what was y'all thinking? Because y'all was listening.
Oh, I mean, you have such a strong standpoint. You know, you're the whole package. Everybody knows that. So
Thank
when you
you.
walk into a room, everybody's gonna know you come with everything a man needs, a woman needs, a friend needs, a sister, et cetera, et cetera. So I love how you stood your ground.
Thank you.
Made a lot of sense.
Thank you.
And I would definitely, you know, like go your route. And, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't understand that when a woman has done XYZ for herself or is in a good place, we are constantly pushed into a corner to answer if we would deal with a man that's not on our level.
Yeah.
I feel like you're supposed to date up or date at your level.
100%.
Common sense to date at your level or date up. I'm willing
Yeah.
to date at my level or date up because if I date down, where can they take me? They can only bring me down to where they at. Or I'm gonna spend all my time and energy bringing them up to where I am. And I already put a lot of time and energy into my business. I don't want to put that much time and energy into a man who isn't at least at my level. If he's at my level, oh, let's work.
Right.
We're going up together. We're doing this together. But if he's down here,
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be walking around trying to. No, that's not my assignment. I
I
don't
feel like
think
you're
that's
just
my assignment.
past that.
Yeah,
You're
it's
past
like,
that.
I
But
don't
there's
have
some
to do
women
that.
that will do it, but that's
Yeah, it's just not
your
me.
that's
That's
not
what
your
I'm saying. Like, it's
not my
women that will
preference
do
either.
it. It's other people's dynamics. It's just not mine.
Not your preference. I don't blame you, especially when you deal with business. It's like we put so much
we
energy
got
into
so much
business.
energy, but I don't want to put that much energy
clients,
into a
this,
man that's
Yeah.
not even at my level. But
For example, I work so hard to build my business up. So I obviously want someone that aligns with that vision, that has goals, that has ambition.
yeah,
A man can literally either take you up to his level or literally down.
yeah, that's
you know,
what I'm saying. So it's two options: grow together, or he's already above you, and you go up because you're dealing with somebody who's doing better than you, and that only motivates you to do better.
and multiply the vision.
See, they understand me, Goldie. I don't know how y'all understand me.
I mean,
I knew she was gonna understand. We just did a podcast. I knew she was gonna agree with everything you was talking about. All right, so let me ask y'all this, right? Since I got 3 women on here, what do y'all really think about men? Like the average man. What do y'all think about men? Because a lot of women, they feel real negative about men. They got all these negative things to say.
The average man.
What do y'all think?
I'm
Like,
gonna say something in their favor and then something
bring
about
the
woman.
mic to you.
I'm gonna say something in their favor and then something about the woman. I feel like the average man doesn't feel understood or valued. And I also feel like the average man doesn't date intentionally.
Yeah, what you feel like the average man date for?
I feel like the average man date for looks, sex, and experiences. Fun.
What do you think?
I think an average man dates for exactly what she says, and to build onto it, he's dating for casuality, like what's good in the moment. You know, is he feeling good? He just wants someone to reciprocate back his energy, someone that's literally on his level or maybe better, someone to just enjoy his time with. But an average man might just not be as truthful as you might want him to be. You know, they come in different type of forms. They could be a fraud. They could be like,
When you say
they could
fraud, what you mean fraud?
not being upfront. Of course,
But
you wouldn't know anything about that.
Don't you think saying a man is a fraud is kind of like, but aren't women frauds just naturally with all the fake hair, the fake makeup, the eyelashes, the eyeliner, the push-up clothes to make them look better. When y'all don't make
I
y'all
think it's
y'all
easy
may
to find
y'all may
out.
not say that you're a fraud, but you're a walking fraud because everything that you have on is not even what you look like, and you wouldn't even talk the same if you had to take all that off. If all you in here,
I'm
had
glad
to-
I look
wait,
good
listen.
naturally.
If all
That's
you
it.
in here took off all your makeup, all your eyelashes, all your
I don't
hair,
even have on
listen, your
eyelashes.
hair, your wigs, your tapings, whatever. Y'all wouldn't even have the same personality and energy in here right
on
now,
my
would you?
soul,
That is
I
wrong.
would.
What do y'all think in the
Oh,
chat?
Jesus
What do y'all-
Christ,
listen,
I
let me
would.
tell you why I say that. Because I've seen women like at the grocery store and they got their bonnet on and they just
I feel like I look better
and
with
when
my
I
natural
see
hair.
them, they literally hide their face and run.
I feel like I look better with my natural hair and no makeup. I feel like me wearing hair and makeup, that's not my strongest suit. My strongest suit is when my hair is flat ironed, I got it back in a ponytail, no makeup. Everything look better. So I
Yeah.
would have my same stance.
What do you think about men? Like the average man that you meet?
I really don't know. Like what I like.
No,
how
like
I feel.
you watch a lot of podcasts. You be around a lot of men, so you see the inside of how men really act. Like, what do you feel like how men are?
I feel like most men are like how most women are now, generic. Like you said, a lot
Expound
of people.
on that.
Okay, so how women, you say we dress up, makeup. Men do the same thing, but just in a different way.
It's that you
And then
can
a
you
lot-
really say it's the same thing? I'll get a haircut, I'll put a chain on, I'll
I'm
shave my
talking-
beard.
No, I'm talking about even just like personality wise. Like I feel like y'all do the same thing we do.
The average man is predictable. Men be
Yeah,
like the
very
same.
average, very predictable. You're saying the same thing. All these podcasts.
Yeah, like a lot of the
guys
men
saying
say the same thing.
Like what? Name it.
Like
It's
I want
the
my
games
woman to
that they
cook
try
clean.
and
What
play.
game? Name the
Cook
game.
clean. We hear that all the time.
Okay. What games do men play that you feel like are just so generic?
Men play a lot of manipulative games.
Name one. Just
Chase
name
game.
They
one.
try and test you.
Name a test. Name a test.
The
Finesse
chase
you.
game.
Name.
The one where they want you to taste them, and then when you
I think
start
like the
liking
sweet
them,
talking.
they stop liking you.
I think like the
and-
sweet talking when it ain't no action behind it. I think some dudes are used to girls only being okay with words that they think they can overly talk. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh baby, da 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 da, and never do nothing, and it's gonna work on you because it work on so many women.
Give me an example.
A man, I mean, just saying that he wants something with you. Let's say that he says he wants something with you. Oh, he's gonna take you here one day. He's gonna take you to Jamaica, and then y'all never go to Jamaica. Oh, he'll do everything for you, and just talking his.
So why do you think
talking
dudes?
his
Why
life
do you
away.
think dudes do that?
Because some girls believe it. Like
Hold
they believe it without seeing it.
Hold on, we got a caller. Who is this? Hold on. Who is this?
It's Javon K.
Hey, before we start, you know what I'm gonna ask you, right, man? You done buy one of my products before?
Oh yeah, book a game. The game your father should have taught you.
All right, how you like that?
Hey man, it's going smooth. I'm learning a lot of game from it.
That's
You
what
know,
I like to
I
hear,
gotta
man. What's the
ask you
question? You want to
issues.
ask these ladies a question? Ask them a question.
Oh yeah, man. They was talking about how the average dudes, and I know Ariel was talking about how like she can't date a dude that's not on her level or something like that. And I was just like, because I remember what you said, Goldie, in one of your podcasts. You was like, if the attitude is right, the facts don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you dealing with a dude that's at average level and he trying to get there and he telling you all these things, oh, I'm gonna do this for you, yada yada yada, this, that, and the third. Like, what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with the man just telling you he gonna do this, that, and the third for a
If
woman?
the attitude is right.
If his
So
attitude
the
is right.
facts- The facts is not he's not there yet. That's the fact. But the attitude
If he's
is
not where
there.
he wanna
So
be,
If he's not-
yeah.
trying to get there.
Appreciate the question. I'm gonna see what they got to say about it. Cause I didn't ask y'all.
Mhm.
Would you deal with a man who ain't there yet? He ain't got no money. Would you deal with a man like that?
Well, I would not at this point in my life, no.
Why not?
Because, well, does he have the drive to?
Maybe he does, maybe
Oh,
he
maybe he
doesn't. But
does.
in that moment, he don't got no money. But he's a nice guy. You like him. Y'all vibe together. He got good characteristics.
Well, it goes further than just having money or not. Like, is he working towards his goals? Does he?
So
even
it's
have
all
goals?
about a man got to be looking like he gonna be some one day.
No,
See, do you see
no,
how
it-
crazy that is? Because as a man, you don't look and see, oh, I don't care if she a good person, if we vibe together. is she gonna be
It's
some one
just
day?
common sense though. Why would we sit here and walk around saying, "Oh, I'll date a broke man. I'll go date a man who ain't got no plan." Like who?
Men
Like what
do it all the
woman?
time.
What woman will do that?
I bet you
Who wants
most
to date a man
most
without
of
a
the dudes that
plan?
you probably been with have more than you, right?
That's not true.
No. I'm talking to a different type of women on this podcast. It's different. But I'm saying the average man isn't worried about that. He's looking for love. He's looking for the things he wants. He's looking for the intangibles. See, men are more righteous than women. They talk about where's the man gonna be. If he ain't gonna be, if I can't see that he gonna make it, I ain't fucking with him. But a man will deal with a woman, and it's like it don't matter
It's
where
just
she gonna be.
stability
I
for
wanna
real.
deal.
I just-
But why does the stability land on the man when you're your own person before you met him? Shouldn't stability be like, well, I got myself, so let me look for something better. Let me look for the intangibles. Men look for the intangibles in a woman. You women want if he's not gonna, if I can't see he's gonna be something, I can't fuck with him.
I look for the intangibles in a man. I care about a man character and the fruits of his spirit. It's not all
I
about
feel like
money.
you're talking to
Pull the mic
like
up. please.
entrepreneurs.
Exactly, that's
you're
what I
talking
say.
to like bosses, women that are doing a lot. So
The conversation would be different depending on people's lifestyle.
Let me ask y'all what y'all think about. Y'all seen the Shannon Sharp situation, right?
Yeah.
He got sued, and that woman came up with like 20 million. What you think about that?
I think
You
that
think, you think it's disgusting, or you think, man, she did
I
what she was
think
supposed to do?
lust is a man's biggest downfall, and that's just what happened when you don't get it in control.
But specifically about the situation, and she bragging like, call me the Don Dada now because I done
She
licked the
was
man
out
for
to get
20
him.
million. How you feel about it? Like, you feel like, yeah, right on to that girl.
I
She
don't
did her
think right
thing?
on to that girl at all.
What about you? What do you think?
What's the situation?
He was dealing with this woman. He was saying some crazy things on the phone. She sued him. She got 20 million.
a white woman.
Not that matters.
It doesn't matter. He's
Yeah,
a black
she might not would have got as much if she
like
wasn't white, but
50-year-old black man.
well, yeah. What do you think about it? You feel like, yeah,
right?
right on. You done came up.
What's wrong with what she did?
I'm asking. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with what she did. I'm saying what you think. What do you think about it?
What was even the problem?
Yeah, what was the
What did
problem?
she say was the problem?
They were in a relationship for a long time, and he was just saying some crazy stuff on the phone to her. And so she sued him like he tried to do this and he manipulated me, and I don't know all the facts, but anyway, she got 20 million, and she just bragging about it pretty much.
She did it for good, she did it for the better of herself. What's wrong with that?
Well, you don't know the story.
Tell her the story. If you know the story, tell the story.
It was consensual, but at a point, they got upset. Supposedly, they got upset at each other, and then she started saying, "Oh no, he hurt me." But she was into like the dominatrix and stuff that he was doing. And then when she got to a point, she's like, "Okay, this is what I'm gonna do."
Seemed like she lined him up. Like she knew what he was gonna say on the phone,
Yeah,
and
it
she
was
was recording
different.
conversations to be able to play it back later.
They were
so she
together
could-
for like years. It wasn't just, 'cause think about this. If someone's hurting you for years, just depending on the situation, then you turn around.
So
and
you
like,
say,
"Oh,
hey, she
he-"
came up. You say it don't really matter. What do you think about it?
I mean, I think she got him, but he should have been smarter.
But what do you think about it? That's all you think?
I feel like to me, it's sad for him. And to her, it's like she was smart about it. I don't condone it. I don't think she's right by it. But he should have been smarter. Like she said, lust. Like how you didn't see that. Like you've been a super successful black man like that.
What I
And you
think
playing
is
around with a
this how I think
19-year-old
about it,
girl.
and I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
biased.
Like you
tricky.
got, like if you're doing that, you should have been a lot smarter.
I
about the
feel
situation.
like she did what she was supposed to do. And I like Shannon Sharp, but at the end of the day, if you could get with a man and finesse a man out of 20 million, however you had to do it, hey, people gonna work their whole life and not get that. And she was able to be in a relationship and finesse it.
From him.
You got to tip your hat to her. Like, listen, I ain't saying it was morally right, but you got to tip your hat to her. Like, man, there's women out here doing
How
way
did she
more
win
for way
that
less.
Case? Like,
A white woman,
She's
big
a
black
white
man, you know.
She needs to drop a ebook or something.
Listen, right,
and
'cause
she
she got-
really got 50 million, but it's what after taxes. and
She
fees,
got more game than most of these
that.
women out here sleeping with this person, doing this, just getting a bag. She got 20 million. Yeah, she could teach you women something out here.
that's crazy.
All right, come on with the questions you had.
Can I get my phone?
Go ahead. Come on,
Wait, I have a good
Ariel.
question. I'll wait till
Ariel, you ain't got no
you want me
questions
to
for
ask
me?
her first?
Huh?
You want me to ask her a question?
Ask her a
Okay,
question.
so if you were Mariah the scientist right now, what would you do in that situation? But you love him, supposedly, because I hope I do a dress for her, Mariah. She probably really loves him from what we see. Would you stay? Would you go? Because it's a lot of conflict. It's a lot of stuff.
If I was Mariah, I would definitely leave him because not only like was that public humiliation and he was willingly happy to talk about the way he was cheating on her, like she was a joke. That's very, very disrespectful. And then some things are a sign from God. Like, I know it Ben was a sign for her to leave him. And when you don't listen to the signs that he's giving you, it come down real hard.
But don't you
and
think,
it came down real hard.
But don't you think if everybody's boyfriend stuff got leaked,
she can do better?
No. I'm saying, just think about this. If your conversations, your boyfriend's not your current boyfriend, but any man, and your friend girl, if all of our stuff went out on front page, we would be judged super hard too.
I haven't.
Not, but I'm saying,
I'm just thinking about the one when he bragged about cheating on her, getting another girl pregnant.
But listen, other men probably joke like that too, and it's sad. But I'm thinking, just think about if all your business was
if
on
my
front
man
street,
did that,
it's over.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Is it over because hold on. Is it over because everybody heard it and you embarrassed?
In my imagination, it wasn't even. The way I imagine it, he makes it social media yet. I just found out.
Just you found out.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't have social media and that was going around,
it's just like they just show somebody's motive for you.
Exactly.
You got the information. What are you gonna do with it? That's clear information. Like this part, he's telling the truth. He was he not talking to you. He not talking to somebody who he got to sugarcoat it with. He was talking to somebody who can tell it straight up to. And when it was time for him to tell it straight up, he mentioned he laughed about cheating on you and they gonna get another girl pregnant.
That's hilarious. I didn't even know that part. Let me ask you a question. I got a question for you.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about the gossiping.
If you had a man and he was a multi-millionaire, $100 million, and he wanted you to move in with him, but he said, you know what, you got to pitch in on rent. Wasn't nothing crazy. It was something you could afford. It was the same amount of rent that you were paying by yourself.
Yeah.
He moved you in and he said, but to move in with me, I want you to pay half the bills. Would you be like, yes, or would you say no?
Pay half of the bills?
Yeah, pay half the rent. And the half the rent is exactly what you were paying at your house.
That's a really good question. I might, but the thing is, I might not, because if you're not paying full price, I don't want it.
If he's not paying everything, you don't want to deal with him. You don't want to move in with him.
Probably not.
Why is that?
Because what I'm gonna bring to the table is far more than just money. He can have all the money in his will. He could just swipe a card and just pay for it. So
what do you bring? What do you bring to the table that he's gonna be like, oh, well, you bring enough to where you ain't got to pay no rent, because what you bring is so much more valuable than that money.
Well, since money is out of the table, I'm gonna bring him that energy to help him fuel his dreams, his vision. And like I said before, multiply that vision. Let's get to a place where I'm going to have you motivated, not just every other day, but every single hour.
But he's a multi-millionaire. He's obviously self-motivated already, though.
Yeah, he's self-motivated, but he obviously needs that energy to uplift him, to bring him to new heights.
And you believe that that's worth more than the money that you could bring. What is the 100%. Aversion to putting up for your man, though?
I'm not gonna lie. If I was dating a multi-millionaire and he wanted me to pitch in what I was already paying, I'd pay that.
Oh, you saying something different than you said last time. You saw how foolish it sounded before.
I told you I'm gonna change.
Okay, good. I like that.
Because it's like I already see he's in a good place, so it's not in a place from him trying to take. And then sometimes rent. We in Miami.
Yeah.
A mini mansion, the rent be $40,000.
Yeah.
If he wants me to pay $3,000-$4,000, I'm gonna put $3,000-$4,000. But if we making crazy money,
yeah,
I don't even care what it got to be. Like if we're making crazy money, like if I'm pitching in for it to make sense rather than from him lacking, that makes more sense.
No, he wants you to pitch in because he wants to know you there for him and not there just because it's a free ride. Because anybody will go in any situation if they ain't got to pay nothing. That's self-preservation. He just want to know it's real.
I don't think it got to be all of that. I just feel like if we decide to get a super expensive house and we're like, damn, this don't make the most sense, but we really, really like it and we want to live here. All right, let's make it make sense.
Tell me why you changed your answer from the last time I asked you that.
I changed my answer.
Because she got a boo.
Oh, you see, I say it all the time. Women will say a whole lot of things until they get a man that they like, and then they'll start making adjustments.
I got a man that I like, and he say a lot of stuff that makes sense.
Okay.
And he got money. He got money. He got all his own stuff, and it makes sense.
I want y'all to call in and ask a question or put some questions in the chat. Y'all got some questions for me? Y'all got some questions or for each other?
Well, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's the question?
So what's one thing you think women should stop doing immediately if they want to win in relationships?
if they want to win in a relationship, what they should stop doing talking so much.
I learned that.
Most women should just shut
really want you
the
to shut
fuck
up.
up. Just shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up. If a woman was just quiet most of the time, it would just be a good time.
It's so
It
crazy
would just be like the best women that I've ever had. It was like they were just always just there. They accompany me on the things that I want to do. So it's like she's not there, but her presence is there. She don't do too much. She ain't trying to tell the waiter this. She's just there. And she rubbing my back, and she's like a sidekick. She give me a little ad lib, give me a little encouragement, but she's not trying to do too much. She's not trying to be the star of the show. Just learn how to play number 2 and not try to be number 1.
That's called being boring. Having no persona.
No, you can have a personality. I mean, you know what? Yeah, don't have too big of a personality. Let me have a personality. Let me make the jokes. Let me be the star. I feel like most dudes just want to be the star. They want you to just play background, and they'll love a woman playing background. Just be my tag along, like a puppy dog. Like just be here, you know. And people love their dogs, right? People love their dog. They take their dog everywhere. But if their dog was barking all the time, like some women do, it's like I don't even want to come with me. You know what I'm saying?
You need to get with a certain type of woman. That's for sure.
No, I feel like every woman. If she know her man, she know when it's time to speak up. And when it's
I mean, even as a female, and I got a big personality. I talk a lot. Mm-hmm. I don't think it matters what type of woman you are. Men really do like when you shut up.
That's all they want.
Like all the extra, like all the being super needy, all the extraness, all the overbearing, like. Men really don't. Yes, trying to get your point across. Goodness. They don't even care about the point.
Don't care
all
about the point. Just be quiet.
The paragraphs, the paragraph long.
A man just want a woman to just be next to me and don't say
nothing. And it's not like that
they're
not going to see you emotionally. It's not that they're not going to cater to you, but they don't want to hear that. Like you got to learn your man.
Listen,
all men, we think men respond to us being super emotional and super talkative and super drowning in paragraphs. Men don't respond to that.
First off, let me tell you something, how we think. It's annoying. And not only is it annoying when you're around other men and women is around and women is too talkative, we look down on that man. When a woman really just come in, don't say much, don't say hi and bye too much, don't got too much of an opinion, you'll be like, hey man, your bitch in pocket, man. I like her. She just come in, she do it. Like I'll be somewhere with a woman on a yacht with me and she having fun with girls, but she not trying to be in our conversation. She ain't trying to do hella much. She ain't trying to say too much. And dudes will come up to me later, man, I like this girl, man. She just be in the cut, just doing her own thing. She ain't doing too much. It's a respect thing even amongst other men. Like a woman who's too much in the mix, it's like, that's kind of out of pocket. It's out of order.
Yeah, I've been at a table.
What do you think? I see your face over there. What you think about that?
Well, the way you say it, like, let's say you're on a yacht and you're with your guys and she's giving you that space. That makes sense. But let's say you're at a restaurant and it's just you two. Yeah. You don't want her to just sit there and say nothing. You want
of course.
Feel vibe.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want to sit and complain about nothing.
Yeah, but she can't do too much.
Not sit and complain about nothing.
If my water wasn't filled all the way to the top and I'm like, it's cool, I ain't tripping. But she want to go out of the way. No, I'm gonna say something.
Oh no,
that's what women like to do. No, I'm gonna say something. Not like we don't like that. Just chill. We want to have just a good, easy time. A woman just can't be too extra.
In that sense, yes, I agree.
Do you?
Dang, I ain't gonna lie. When they messed up
I'm already knowing.
When they messed up my blue coffee, Starbucks put the coffee too low. I'm like, nah, What I say? I said, nah, I'm gonna say
a woman trying to jump in the way when a man is handling a problem and try to jump in like, no, just lean back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I just want him to have his money worth.
Let me ask you a question. If your man, well, I guess it's different because y'all are entrepreneurs, so that's not really a legitimate thing. But before you was an entrepreneur, if y'all man asked y'all to delete your Instagram, would you do it? I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna start with you.
Yeah, of course I would delete my Instagram for him if he needs me to. But now that I do have a business, of course I wouldn't.
Of course. I don't feel like a man would even ask you that. What about you? Before you had, of course you wouldn't have did it. Of course you wouldn't have did it. I knew she was gonna say that.
No. I wouldn't know what to even make him bring his man even and ask me that. What be the reason?
I don't know. I feel like if you had a man that you liked enough and he asked you to do that, I feel like you would.
I made $1 million on Instagram. I'm not deleting.
No, I'm not talking. Of course not now. He'd be a fool to ask you. I'm saying before Instagram.
Before I wouldn't have had the chance I had today. Still no.
What about you? Before you had an Instagram and doing business, if you had a man, you wasn't making no money online, and he was like, I just don't want you to have an Instagram. Would you say, all right?
What was the reason?
No. Just because he asked you.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's like what would be the cause? Just delete your Instagram right now.
Let me ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
I guess.
And I want y'all to call in and ask a
there,
question or put some questions in the chat.
Oh, I thought.
Come on, ask me a question.
I think I asked you this. Okay, I asked you one. I asked you about a man being that everybody likes, and you said that looks thirsty and is beneath you.
Nah, but whoa, listen. At the same time, though, listen, dude could do whatever you want to do, though.
Where my heels at? I thought we weren't supposed to have shoes on down here.
Yeah, because it's because the view is all the way zoomed out now, so it's
right,
like you
toes.
can see your toes.
My shoes.
Your toes are cute.
Thanks, they fat though.
covered with the fur.
Oh, okay. My toes fat.
Yeah, it's because we zoomed out the camera. What was the question? Yeah, listen. At the end of the day, man, dude should be able to do whatever you want to do. If you want to do that, he could do that.
But if you're in a serious relationship, if you're committed to one woman, all right. If you want to be don't want an open relationship, don't want committed to one woman.
If you committed to one woman, a man should not be liking a whole bunch of women pictures because it's like, what signal are you trying to send? It's like if I see a woman liking another man picture, bitch, what you trying to do? You trying to let this nigga know you interested? Same thing with a woman. If I'm liking a picture, I want her to see my like. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, you're not just going down and liking for no reason. We would like to tell people that, but deep down inside, you're liking it for a reason. You know they're gonna see it. You're hoping that they see it.
And what about following girls bent over?
If you're in a committed relationship, by you doing that, your motive is to see what's going on with that situation.
Yeah,
otherwise, you wouldn't do it.
Right.
So if you're in a committed relationship, like who you think you fooling? Like you can't tell me, oh, it don't mean nothing. No, it do. Because if it didn't mean nothing, you wouldn't have did it. Because anything you do means something. So you did it for a reason. What was the reason? Tell me the reason. Oh, well, I'm just doing it. No, you did it for a reason. You get what I'm saying?
Most men just say they just double tap without even seeing it, without even knowing what they're doing.
I mean, and that's fine. You might do that, but if you're saying I'm gonna be in a committed relationship, then if you're committed to somebody, then you shouldn't do that.
My thing is, if you want to protect you liking other girls' pictures and you following girls the naked so bad, you wouldn't have that. That's what you want. Stay there, because if you want to defend that instead of saying, "Dang, baby, you know." All right, like.
But at the same time, you
like
say what you said before was, "I'm not moving in with a man because I ain't playing house." I mean, to expect a man not to do that without making a full commitment with the man, it's like, well, you asking him for a whole lot of things without a full commitment.
With a man. What does me not living with a man got to do with him?
Because you not making big commitments with that man, so it's like, well, if we ain't making big commitments, then he should be able to do what he wants at this point. It's Instagram.
I'm not pressuring anything with a man. I just feel like if we were to be living together, if we were to be married,
so
that was a choice.
Let me ask you a question. In your relationship, who asked who to make it official?
Who asked who to make it official?
To make the situation between you guys like, well, this is something and we committed now.
It was a collective.
It don't work like that. Somebody had to start the conversation. Who started it?
Who started the conversation? Okay, well, basically.
Who started the conversation?
I gotta tell you how it goes. Like before we decided to move forward, I let him know that
okay, so you started, you initiated.
I set the tone and set the standard of what I'm expecting. I asked him if there's something he's willing to do, and he said yes.
Okay, so you pretty much was like, listen, if you want to keep moving forward with this, we got to be committed.
You basically
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Listen, I feel you. Like before you get to building more and committing more time and more energy into a situation, I need to know that you ain't gonna do this with nobody else.
Otherwise, an understanding.
Okay, and he was just like, "Yeah,
I'm serious."
Okay, that's good. When you're in a situation, are you gonna wait for the dude to say you want to be committed, or are you gonna tell the dude, "Nah, I need this to be a committed situation"?
Well, it depends on how long we're dating. If we're dating for like a whole month and he hasn't asked me to be his girlfriend, then there's an issue.
A month? That's it? You don't even know somebody in a month.
Maybe 3 weeks, because
wow, that's crazy.
Like,
that's crazy.
I'm very loyal. I'm like really dedicated to one person if I like you. So I'm expecting the same thing. If not, what are we doing?
3 weeks?
She's not playing.
2 weeks.
You don't even know a man in 3 months.
We don't even know anybody even after 4 months, because after 3 months,
you wouldn't know
their truth comes out.
You just gotta pay attention.
Yeah, you pay attention though. You could kind of start to see
if
you see him for long enough. Let me see what type of question. Ain't nobody trying to call in right now and talk to these ladies on the spot. Put them on the spot. It's easy. They like to curate their answers to sound good, but I don't believe them for real.
Someone asked a good question.
What they asked?
They said, ask these ladies, is it a turn on to them if their man is loved by many women?
Of course it is. Listen, you could ask them. They're going to lie, but guess what?
No.
Don't know
Why
what
are you
want a man.
answering for
Don't woman want a man.
The women.
Don't no woman want a man
question
that's not
for the
wanted.
women.
If you not, hey, nothing keep a
true.
woman in check like other women's, or at least the perception that you can get a woman that's better looking than her. That's the only way she gonna respect
Let's
you.
just
Hey, I swear to God,
understand-
if your woman don't
wait.
feel like you can get a woman that's better than her, she not even gonna respect you or talk to you right.
That's not even the point. That's not our mindset at all. Look at him. He happy. He said that.
I did.
That's you. That's you. You got to understand that it doesn't matter if a man is wanted. A man is not wanted till he got with you. Half of these girls did not want that man until they seen how he was treating you, until they seen how y'all look together, until they seen where he was taking you, the dates he take you on, the flowers he getting, the memories that y'all having. Women, your man is not wanted until he's with you. So it's because listen,
Maybe for your situation, I get
whoever
it.
you was dealing with, they who knows what they was doing, and they wasn't tied down to nobody. But once you came, now people coming from here.
In your
but y'all had
situation,
y'all chance.
in your situation, I get it because you popular, you getting money. So when a man gets with you, you raise the man stock. But most of the time, that's not what happened. In the average situation,
I definitely can say in
your
my situations,
in
that
your
always
situation,
happened.
you get with a man, you raising his fame, you raising his stock. So now he's more attractive because you done leveled him up to your status and you giving him the spotlight. So of course, women gonna want him because now he's being able to be more seen.
Like
but
with
for
me,
the
it's
average
always
woman,
been like, oh, she want him. Shit, what she see that I don't see? Well, I guess I want him too. Well, like even if there's somebody who he probably used to talk to, like, damn, let me spin a block. She like that? Oh, let me see what. No,
your situation isn't so common though. What do y'all think? What do you think?
Well, if let's say I'm gonna deal with a man that has a lot of women that like him or
Yeah.
think he's attractive, well, that just shows that he has experience. He knows the game. He knows how to treat a lady. So it's not gonna be a red flag as long
Right,
as he
so-
knows how to treat me the same
So
way.
the question was, don't you like for your man to be wanted? Because if don't nobody want your man, then
Oh.
don't nobody want him. Then you wouldn't want him.
It really depends on who it is, because if he is wanted, I wouldn't mind that.
Don't nobody
I know
want
my
somebody
man
that
gonna be
don't
wanted
nobody
forever.
want.
He gonna be wanted. Like that's why it's not even my concern for real. My man is gonna always be wanted, just like I'm always gonna be wanted. Like
They like to dance around questions. Women like that they man is wanted, and the fact that they can say, I got a man that's highly wanted, make them feel even better. All these women want him, I got him. That make a woman feel good, whether they say it or not. Do it, yes or no?
yeah, I'm highly wanted. So
Look at her. Look.
I love it.
I'm just saying, like,
Somebody said they don't respect a dude if he can't easily replace them. That's a fact. They may not admit to that, but that's a fact. If he can't easily replace you, most times a woman ain't even gonna be in check like that.
I'll stay out of that conversation.
What do you don't think so?
I don't think I could be easily replaced.
Me neither.
The
gonna
average
take a
woman
long
is
time.
lonely and looks to someone's man as someone who qualifies. Ask them, have they ran a man off? Have y'all ran a man off before? I'm gonna start with you. Have you ran a man off before?
Ran a man off?
Yeah, have you ran a man off before?
What do you mean? Like have him like leave me?
Yeah, like ran him off.
Oh, no.
No, you ain't. What about you? Oh, I know you've ran some men off.
I haven't. For real.
I don't understand.
See, y'all don't see the lover girl side of me. Y'all do not. Like, I'm very, very like.
I feel like you're like a housewifey type.
I'm a
like-
very super lover girl, intentional, all of that. Like, and I just don't show it on the outside because it's like that's something that only my partner will see. So, like, dudes who are not my man or anything like that, they're not gonna see the soft side of me for real. I'm gonna be in my business mode per usual.
Yeah. All right, we gonna go a couple more minutes. Y'all got some questions, some topics. What y'all think?
Yeah, let's
Y'all
talk
gonna call
about-
in? Somebody gonna call in?
I need to clip farm. Let me
Yeah,
say some stuff.
yeah. Say something crazy.
Why don't we talk about like, let's say you give a gift and then you have to remind them about the gift.
Oh yes.
Does
Oh,
that
my
take away
goodness.
from the
Listen,
gift?
listen. I was talking about it the other day. Women like to say things like, when you remind them what you did for them, they be like, "Well, you're throwing it in my face. Don't throw it in my face. Don't do nothing for me if you're gonna bring it up like that."
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a deflection because they don't want to take a responsibility and say, "Hey, yes, you did do this for me," because women will forget. I feel like it's nothing wrong reminding a woman or anybody what you've done for them, because a lot of times people will forget what you've done for them. You will change somebody's life,
Or people
and they will
overlook what you've done.
and they
for
will
them.
speak and they will talk to you like you've never done anything for them. So sometimes you have to remind them, listen, do you remember when I did this? Because a lot of times people forget.
Yeah, that's True.
And you're saying that you shouldn't remind somebody. What'd you say? You said it on Instagram.
Well, yeah, I mean, a gift is selfless, and when you remind
My
somebody,
gifts ain't selfish.
it's
My
not?
gifts are not. Nope. My
So it's
gift,
not a gift; it's
nope.
called an investment.
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
point.
it sure is. If I
Okay,
do
so say
something,
that.
if I do, listen, if I do something for a woman, I expect her to reciprocate, and maybe not today, but in some way. And if she don't reciprocate in no way, but appreciation. But you can't appreciate it if when I bring it up, you can't say, "Oh yeah, you're right, you did do that. I appreciate it."
So you're expecting a return on the
I
investment.
expect anything that I do to be reciprocated in some way or fashion. I don't do things just to not have them be reciprocated. I feel too much of myself to feel like I'm gonna give to somebody who ain't gonna give it back to me. I feel like that's people with low self-esteem. I'm gonna give because I want people around. That's somebody who pays for their friends or pays for a woman. They tricking because they feel so little value within themselves. They're willing to give without receiving because they need those people in their life. I don't need nobody in my life. So if I'm doing something for you, I expect you to do something for me. It don't gotta be equal, but at least appreciate it. And if I can't tell you and remind you what I did without you saying something or feeling away, I feel like that's just poor character.
So basically, you're putting a deposit, hoping to cash out later.
Yes. I would say no, but yes. I'm not, if I do something for you, you better acknowledge it. You better acknowledge it and recognize what I've done.
It comes back to I like who likes me, because this is not talked about. But women really spend a bag on their man.
Right.
They don't talk about it on social media. They don't say it on these videos. But when a girl likes a man, she spends a bag on him.
Not even a question.
It's like, from the outside looking in, it may look like he's doing this for her, but she's reciprocating.
Mm-hmm.
She's surprising him with gifts. She's surprising him with tickets to the game. She's not that he's asking for these things, but she's spending a bag on her man. And that, listen, I done did it before. Some of my homegirls did it. It's a very normal thing that's just not talked about. And only that man knows that girl is coming for him like that and reciprocating for him like that.
And only dudes who have never had a woman that actually liked them think that this don't happen because they not dealing with women who actually like them.
Women would say, "Oh no, you're not supposed to ever spend $1 on a man." Da-da-da.
I've never heard that before.
Cash Doll just bought her man a $25,000 truck. I'm sure that's not the first thing she did for him, but it's just like when a woman really rocks with you, she's gonna spend money on you. So it's like, but we not going around here saying, "Hey, I'm gonna spend money. I'm gonna spend money. Hey, I'm a girl. I spend money." I'm not saying nothing, baby.
Right.
I ain't saying nothing.
What's the deal? You got a question for these ladies in here?
I'm a shark.
Yes, sir. I just want to know, so I'm 21, right? So I just want to know why, I can knock older women, but why is it that older women don't broadcast when they got a younger dude, that's bossed up, that's doing his thing? It's like it's okay for older men to date younger women, but when the older woman date a younger man, it's always it's not broadcast as much.
So why don't she? He asking y'all, why does an older woman that he's dealing with not broadcast that she's dealing with him?
Can I say it?
You go ahead.
Because most older women are playing around with you.
Yep. Facts.
Just to be honest, I'm not saying that there aren't dynamics like that work, because there are. But a much older woman messing around with a much younger guy, she's using you for sex,
she using you for your dick, man, and that's all it really is.
Yeah.
And she don't take it, and she know, and guess what?
That's a boy's
And
she's still dealing with whoever baby daddy.
You a toy to her, and what I tell dudes all the time to deal with older women.
She got game.
You don't recognize. Hold on, real quick. You don't recognize your value. You don't recognize that even though she may have more money, her being able to be with a young fly guy is worth so much more than probably what you're getting from her. She's really getting over, and you don't even realize. What y'all think?
I
She's
think
not broadcasting that day together.
One, I think that she don't want to be judged. Two, I feel like she's using him for sex.
Yeah.
And three, I feel like she's still dealing with men around her age and don't want whoever she's dealing with to find out whoever she ain't let go.
Deal with younger women, it's like
She's trying to conceal it
we get pat on the back
for good reason.
Because it's just a social stigma. If a woman deals with a younger man, it's not looked good on. But if an older man deals with a younger woman, it's like, oh, he was able to get him a young woman. It's just a societal thing. But a lot of times a woman will portray that, oh, that's why she's doing it, because it's a societal thing. She's going to be looked down upon, when she just don't want to tell nobody because she really dealing with somebody else, or she really don't see you like that. She just see you as a toy, and she try to make it seem like it's something else. But appreciate the question, man. Appreciate you calling in.
If he gets the book that you're selling,
hey, yeah, you need to get my book right now. Book a game your father.
He knows that.
He said he already got it, man. Shout out to you. For sure. All right, we about to wrap it up in a minute. Come on, where the clip rhyming questions at?
More
Come on.
questions?
Yeah, anything. Some wild shit. Come on. What's viral right now?
So,
Okay. So do you feel like it's annoying to fund a woman's entire lifestyle? Like if she need her hair done, she got to call you. She need clothes, she got to call you. Nails done, she got to call you. Like she has to call you for everything she needs.
Is it annoying?
Yeah, like how would that make you feel? Would you be still like attracted to her, like even sexually for real?
I mean, me being sexually attracted
Well,
to
not
has
even that, but
nothing
like
to do
would you
with that.
still like have that
I mean,
intimacy?
I'm not in my life in the point in my life where bitch fucking with me for none of that. Like, so it ain't happening unless she paying me. Like back in the day, if I had a woman that was paying me, then okay, she paid me everything.
What's
right?
she paying you for?
But what if she likes you a lot? Like she really likes you.
Give a fuck if she like me a lot. You like me a lot, then hey baby, I'm gonna teach you this. I'm gonna teach you this. I'm gonna turn your Instagram up. We're gonna start this business, and I'm gonna show you how to get your own bag. I'm not saying I'm against it if I'm really fucking with her, but guess what? I'm not dealing with no bum. If I fuck with a woman, I don't casually date. I don't casually have sex. We got to be building something. And if we building something, then you're going to be able to do all this shit for yourself. And I'd rather it be that way. But ain't no bitch finna come in and just be asking me for that type of shit. It ain't going to happen.
So you would rather have a woman who can get her own hair done, her own.
First of all, if you can't get your hair done and
because listen, the girls they post, don't ask me for a picture of my hair, you ain't paid for it. Don't ask me to picture my nails, you ain't paid for it.
Cause she don't like you. Now, if I'm fucking with a woman and she's like one day, can you get my nails done? $100. Okay, cool. But you're not gonna every time you need your nails done. If you start to do that to me, I'm gonna think that you think I'm a trick. Bitch, who you think you talking to? If you keep on asking me about shit like that, what are we doing right now? And I'm gonna really start to get offended for real.
So would you be more offended if a girl asked you for $100 or $1,000?
If a woman asked me for $1,000 or $100,
let's say a girl asked you for $100 for her nails,
yeah.
would you rather have a girl ask you for $100 for her nails or $1,000 to invest into her business?
It all depends.
Because I know it's not a money thing.
It all depends on how much I'm dealing with her and the signs and the test she done went through. Bitch, don't ask me for nothing if you ain't passed the right test that I know for a fact that you fucking with me for me. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask. The only thing a woman gonna get from me is worth more than money, and that's my time, my presence, my game, and the things the conversation we gonna have is worth more than all that. And if you overlooking that to ask for 100 or 1,000, bitch, you missing out on $1 million that I could have taught you how to make. So you obviously too stupid to even know what you looking at if you trying to really just get that from me. I don't know. I get upset when a bitch asks me.
So you
money.
Feel like a girl should be more leaning towards consuming information from you and trying to learn and build her own based off your knowledge,
if she's
rather
smart,
than trying to take money.
If
from
she's
you.
smart, these women get with multi-millionaires and all they be trying to ask for is bags and money and shit like that. When they sit next to a whole mentor that can show you how to make some money, and they're so slow that you would rather push this man away by asking for too much rather than sitting down and ask for his game. And what you don't understand about people who got money on, you understand this? They love to give the game to somebody who wants it. Yes. And you could learn to do it for yourself, and then you ain't even got to depend on that man. Yeah, these bras are slow. These bras are slow and don't know what they looking at, so they rather get the 100 and be able to brag to their friend, he did this for me.
I asked my boo to get money together quicker before I asked him to give me money.
How much you asking for?
No, like I never really asked him for money. He's just done things for me. But like,
and that's how a woman gonna get it from me. Don't ask me for nothing.
I don't ask him for anything actually, and I don't be wanting to ask. I don't.
If women really knew,
I don't want to ask.
If a woman just sat back, enjoyed her man company, and didn't ask for nothing, then the man is gonna want to do everything for her. You want to do something for a woman who don't ask for nothing. You don't want to do something for a woman who asks for something. That's real game right there. And then do something for your man. A woman come up to me, she buy me a drink at the bar, a woman take me out to eat or something like that. She gonna make me want to overly do something for her. And she could really just be running game on me. But I'm gonna see that as a gesture. But when you want to ask and ask and ask, it just leave a bad taste in my mouth. Like, why are you really here?
I mean, even as a woman, if somebody was just texting me, asking me for money, I'd be irritated. Like when family do that, I get irritated. Anybody do that to me, I'm gonna get irritated. Like anybody, I don't care who you is, friend, relationship, family, anybody texting me continuously asks me for money, I'm gonna get irritated and I'm gonna say no. I don't like it.
Let me ask you a question though, because it's all how a woman asks too. A lot of these bitches don't know. They have no game. These women have no game. You don't even know how to ask a nigga for some money. Y'all be listening to these city girl songs and think you supposed to just give me this and give me this. Get the fuck out of here.
It be sounding so bad.
No man want to feel like a trick. Nobody want to feel used. You have to learn, and I got a book, 200 Ways How to Ask a Man for Money. You need to learn how to ask a man for money to make him feel good and don't make him feel like he a trick, and then you get the money. But see, women have no game. Men are so easy, but when women have no game, that's why I need to give some game to the ladies.
We need more men to start teaching their women about game instead of playing them.
A man ain't gonna teach
know?
no girl about no game.
Why wouldn't they?
Like a game, I had to get money from a man.
Just game in life. Game is just wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Oh, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Okay, I'm thinking y'all talking about game like finessing.
No,
Like,
not the finesse.
game. Oh, of course.
To elevate her woman, like his woman.
But it's definitely way bad.
but at the same time, these dudes don't got no game. What you mean? How he gonna teach her something he don't got? He ain't even dealt with enough women. He don't even know himself. He could get finessed by the right woman. So how he gonna teach the broad some game if he don't got no game? And that's the thing. You women pick suckers. How can you grow if you the average some of the 5 people you hang around most, and you dudes like to pick the beta male, the easiest dude, the dude that's gonna pay for this, pay for that, be a trick. Y'all pick that man and then wonder why you not elevating in life. You done picked a sucker. Y'all want to pick something
depends
easy.
on what you want.
You don't.
These girls want that.
That's what I'm saying.
Most
They
of these
probably
girls
don't
want
want
that.
like just like I made a post earlier. I said a lot of pretty girls online are broke. It's like they could go start a makeup business. They can go start a hair business. They can go start anything regarding beauty and make a lot of money, but they resort to looking for men to spend money on them. And then honestly, if you half of them don't know how to ask for money, like he said, and then they will get crumbs, or they would give up the poom
Everything.
before they get anything.
Give
Then
it
they end
'cause
up
they
getting
have no
nothing.
game. Somebody said we don't give them the game because we gonna give them the game and they gonna run off with the game and become a monster.
That's not true.
It's true sometimes. It's true sometimes. What you think about that?
If a man give a woman a game, they'll run off and be a
You know what? Let me ask you
monster.
this question. Because I've seen it before. It's happened to me before. You get with a woman, you teach her all this game, you boss her up, you show her how to dress, you show her how to be game tight, you show her how to look like $1 million, and then she leave you and now she bossed up. What you think about that?
It just shows how good you were to even boss her up. You have.
Oh,
this
I
build.
should
You
feel
have-
righteous that I bossed the bitch up that left and now she with somebody else. That's what you think?
I mean, why are you looking at her? Look at yourself. I mean, you were able to do that.
I mean,
You'll
I've been
do
that
to
person
another.
before on the other side. I've
Yeah.
been with somebody and I made them look good, and
It's part of the
I
game.
gave them game. And then we just wasn't together no more. But I didn't. It is what it is.
It's part of the game. In hindsight, though, did you see characteristic flaws? Because I feel like you should boss people up slowly to see their character because they don't even know who they're going to be once they
That's
looking
something
better and
that
got
I've
more
learned.
options.
That's something that I had to learn.
I used to boss bitches up off the dribble.
that's
We get
how-
this done. I'm
that's
doing
how I
this. I'm
used to
taking you here. I'm
be.
taking you there. And you realize, oh, you got bad character, but
Because
she,
I have an instinct. I have an instinct to pour into people. I have an instinct
too.
to boss.
I'm the-
people. I
I'm
have
the
an
same way.
instinct to try and share.
I have to go out my
Yeah.
way to not do stuff for
That's
people.
what I'm saying. I had to train myself
Yep.
to slow down
Yep.
because, like you said, characters. You would end up doing that for the wrong person,
And they don't even know who they're going to be because they never been in that
And
position.
then it's working for them because you know for a fact it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And then it's working for them, but like you finally step back and everything crumble. You step back and they not doing their business no more. You step back, they not doing nothing no more. Like you poured all of that into the wrong person, or they
Yeah.
want the person for you. So that's something that I
Have
had
you ever
to
bossed a
learn.
man up before?
Bossed up a man.
Yeah.
Well, I've elevated him in ways where he wasn't able to himself just by being there. My
And how did he
energy,
act
my
once he
vision.
was bossed up? Did he act funny or did he appreciate you?
No, he appreciated me to another level. Like we grew together.
Okay,
and
all right, that's what's up. What about
That's-
you? Have you ever bossed a man up?
I have.
And how did that work out?
I mean, it didn't end well, but
Why do you think it didn't end? So in hindsight,
Because
do you
he
wish
wasn't
do you wish you wouldn't have bossed that man up?
No. I feel like
It's a
what
lot
I
of
do-
bitches I wish I didn't boss up. I wish I didn't get all this shit. I wish they was where they was. And so now I'm real slow with it.
There's
Bitch got to
certain
be around
situations
for a
where,
long time and really show me. Because I'd be damned if I boss another bitch up. No, bitch can't get none of my light, none of my shine, none of my game unless she proves something to me.
You gotta make sure they're not a taker.
Huh?
You gotta make sure
because
there's not a
some people will just
taker.
take continuously.
Like your reciprocation thing, like figure out, like see if
Yep.
they're gonna reciprocate. Because like I said,
On
she really
little-
rock
on the
with
little
you,
things.
she's gonna reciprocate.
You feel
Like-
like you should tell somebody they should reciprocate, or if they don't reciprocate, you should be like, I peep their character. Because some
That's
people
a
really don't
tricky-
know. Some
that's a
people,
tricky question.
some people have poor character, and some people
I think
just
you
need to
gotta
be
give
taught.
it time. I think you got to give it time because I made that mistake, but it just was a matter of time for real. Like I'm a reciprocator, but I've been in a position to where someone thought that I wasn't, but it's just enough time didn't pass yet for me to,
Yeah.
show that. And
I feel like
it wasn't the
with some
case.
with some women, they feel like you trying to get over, so they want to wait. But I feel like somebody got to start first. Like it's a saying in the game, they like the game ain't dead, everybody's just scared. The dude's scared to get played on. The woman's scared to
Yeah,
get
I
played
think,
on.
yeah.
So everybody half-stepping. And if you half-stepping, it's never going to be right. So somebody has to take a leap of faith and be like, all right, I'm going to overdo and I might
Yeah,
get
and I'm
played.
like, I'm just gonna be my full self.
Somebody has to take the
Yeah.
risk because then, okay, well, yeah, she might fuck it up. But at the end of the day, she fucked herself because she knows she's not going to get no more from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's how I be sometimes. I just be like, you know what, I'm gonna be myself because I don't be having time to be like strategic and be. I'm gonna be myself. Either you gonna value
and then
it,
you can see
or
what they
gonna
gonna do
miss
or they
out.
not. I feel you. See, we more alike than we are different. You're just a woman, so you telling these women who ain't you to act like you. They don't deserve to
You'll be
act
mad
like
as
you.
hell if they acting like me.
Yeah, they can't act like you because they
can't
not
act
doing
like
what
they
you're
bigger
doing.
than the program.
Ain't bigger than the program. All right, we about to wrap it up. Any last questions, topics, anything?
Someone asked, wait, I just saw it. Are we combative since we bring money to the table?
Who? The women?
As women, yeah.
Combative.
She's combative as hell.
No, y'all be thinking I'm combative. I am not combative.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest. So I've been an entrepreneur for so long. I've been in business for so long to the point where sometimes I don't realize that I'm combative. Sometimes I don't realize that I'm a little overpowering.
Yeah.
And so I've also only been in like 2 relationships. So me dealing with a certain type of man has opened my eyes to the fact that I be in entrepreneurship mode a little too much.
And that brings out your masculinity just a bit.
Yes,
'cause
so like
being-
Hold on.
being a boss is like masculine a little bit.
Nah, see that
you can't be a feminist.
That's
The
real.
man
A
is-
woman who's an entrepreneur is a gift and a curse because
It's
you
a
get
gift
so
and a
many
curse.
benefits having a woman who's an entrepreneur. But sometimes she has to remember that you're not her employee, you're not her
Yes,
vendor,
and it's so-
and she has to learn when to turn it off.
Sometimes I would be blind to it. Sometimes I would be blind to the fact that I'm talking to him. I'm like, I'm in entrepreneur mode. Like I be having to revert back and learn how to be partner, stand down a little bit and let him.
At
let
least
him
you
be the man.
consciously aware of what you're doing. Hey, who
Yeah.
is this?
It's
You're
a
gonna be the
son.
last question
Yeah,
of the
just
night.
be
What's your
honest.
question?
Hard to turn it off.
All right, it said, hey, bro, I got a question for the ladies.
Yeah.
I'm being faithful to my girl, but she said that I'm having like too much sex with her. Like, how much sex is too much sex?
Hey, if a woman say that, it's a red flag. But
If she say that you're having too much sex with her, she's on social media too much. Because social media is the only thing saying what it mean when your man have sex with you this many times. And they saying that it mean your man cheated.
Ain't no woman.
She
Ain't
on
no
social-
woman who
too many
like
people
you.
in her ear.
A woman would love for you to have sex with her too much. So
It
if a
ain't-
woman
ain't
don't
no
want you to have
amount-
sex
it's
with
no
her
too much.
there's-
Ain't no amount
you-
is
Hey,
too
listen,
much.
I didn't say it. You hearing it from these ladies. We gonna go around. What do you think about that?
I've never heard that.
Ain't no
before.
such thing as your man having too much sex with you, huh?
Yeah.
Ain't no such thing. You love that, huh? Yeah, you love that. And what about you?
I would never complain about having too much
she
sex.
loved that. What about you? What about you?
I'm skipping this question.
Oh, you gonna skip the question? Hey, listen.
I'm
So
not
you
complaining.
heard it from the ladies. So what you think's really going on?
I think that she's on social media too much. She's probably talking to her friends and they getting in her head and they probably jealous and trying to turn her against you for real. So find out if she's talking to other people about y'all situations, y'all relationships, because girls be getting advice from other people, but they be really wanting the relationship to go wrong and the girl be listening to their friends' advice. But again, she probably a social media head. She needs to go outside and touch grass because social media is the one saying that when your man freaking you a lot, he cheated.
Listen, first, I've never
It's on
heard that.
Facebook.
That's a good
It's on
question.
Facebook.
I'm gonna say this though. You should really sit her down and be like, you really don't understand that
'Cause
me
if he
wanting to
stop,
have
then
sex with you
what?
too much is a good thing. That means I like you. That means I want you. And when I stop, that's when you should be worried.
That's when she should be worried.
You know?
Right.
For real,
Yeah,
like,
if
so
he
she
stopped, that's the
tripping.
real concern.
How old is she?
Appreciate you, bro.
How old is she?
She's 27.
Oh no. You
Or
need
she
to-
don't like you
I
for
don't
real.
know.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna lie.
real talk.
She
I didn't want
might,
to say
she
it.
might not be
I didn't want to say
attracted.
it.
She might be losing attraction for you.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what that means? That means, man, you got to boss up, man. Get in the gym, get your money right, man. Get on your
Check her
job
phone.
because don't check
They
her phone.
say the
Just
first
assume.
time that
Listen, because it's a woman out there that likes you a lot. Who, if you was trying to have sex with her every day, she'd love it. So go find that woman, and stop dealing with a woman who feel like you doing too much, having too much sex with her.
Yeah.
I appreciate the question though.
With her.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
That's what that.
Y'all
means.
saving lives out here. Dude would have never asked me that because how could I answer that question? So
Right, right.
I've never even heard that question before. Any last questions before
Yeah,
we
too
jump
much
off?
is crazy.
Why don't we talk about men being misogynists in 2025? Because there's
Define
way
it.
too many.
No, before we argue something, we got to define it. What does misogyny mean?
A man that disrespects women, thinks women are beneath them,
Is that
and is actually fearful of women taking up space.
Taking up space.
Taking up space, just like how they would take up space, like
having a woman.
Say that one more time?
I think like just having
Listen,
a woman
no. Misogyny definition: dislike of or contempt for or ingrained prejudice against women. I don't feel like men have that. Some dudes
they do. Just like Fresh and Fit, Myron, he's a misogynist, and he just puts women down. You know what I mean?
You feel like it's too many of them out here?
I feel like it's not that many dudes like that.
I don't
out
think
here.
it's that many like that.
Maybe not many, but some of the men that I just met in Miami since I just moved here.
I feel like some men have had negative, just like women. A women have a negative experience and been scarred by a man. So now they go out and they want to use men because they feel so upset about what happened to them. And some men have been scarred by women, so they got trauma. So now they say all these things about women.
They do have trauma, but they hide that with like self-deflection. And
this is the thing about me. Some stuff I just don't deal with because I won't deal with it. Like people like them, I won't even put myself around them. Men who act like that, I'm not going to be around them. I'm only going to be around men who are respectful, men who are going to respect me.
See, Ariel, I like you because we say the same thing. I'm the same way. Dudes talk about these women this and these women that. I be like, I don't deal with the women.
Be around.
The only women I deal with is the ones that I like, that act the way I like. So I don't even see what these dudes talk about. I don't even see these women because I only deal with the ones that deal the way in the fashion that I like.
I'm not sticking around. Listen. I don't even have a timestamp on the amount because I'm gonna be going so fast.
I wouldn't deal with them either, but I've met some misogynists in Miami.
Like out and about, like met them.
Well, like I said, on Fresh and Fit.
You went on the host.
Yeah, like
who is this?
I'm gonna pray for you.
And I'm about to go on Friday, so
I go back on that podcast.
You was
What's
there?
the deal? What's the deal? You got a question for the ladies?
But listen, I
do.
I just know that's not my type of cup of tea.
Go ahead.
So this one's gonna go for the ladies, man. So if you guys are dealing with a man and supposedly he got game, he honest with you, you feeling him, you like him, but your auntie, your best friend, come and show you that he ended up on the T-app, red flag and
the T-app
through it. What you doing?
I feel like
Oh, that's a good question.
You said if he's a good man, but he's on a T-app.
Yeah. He a good man. He showing her everything she like him, but her friends and auntie showed that the man that she dealing with is on a T-app with some red flags.
My opinion is, this is my opinion on it. If it's a man that I like, or he's a good man, but he on a T-app and he got red flags, I just feel like he didn't like them girls. It's just like some girls be playing victim when he didn't like you, or they be playing victim when, like, just like you said, they get post nut clarity and they have no personality.
I love that a woman say that. You can't believe what these bras say when they no longer with you.
I don't believe it because it's like you probably didn't.
And even women know that.
Do with him.
And so you women even know that a woman will say anything.
I know that a woman will say anything, or I know that a woman wouldn't take accountability sometimes. And just because y'all didn't work out in the past or whatever happened with y'all, or you feel like he's this, he's that, girl, that's y'all situation. Who knows how you was acting? I know how I'm acting.
And women can be very malicious too. They might put that on there just so you won't go try and mess with that man.
Yeah. That's why I'm just like,
well, she act like she don't know women. What women do?
Yeah. So if you're that easy to let that stop you from messing with a man, just leave it alone.
Yeah, you have to find out.
I don't even know what the red T is or red room.
T-app? No, you ain't heard of it?
Yeah, no.
So it's about like you post a man on there, post somewhere.
I appreciate the question. That was a good one, man. You heard the answer, man. Listen, these women will say anything. Ho says, no says. Yo, if these women know it, then your woman should know it.
Oh my God.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey, and if she want to go off of what they saying on that T-app, man, she ain't the one for you, because the one for you gonna overlook it. She don't like you enough, and she don't overlook it.
Yeah, she don't overlook it.
Hey, you feel me? All right, man. Appreciate the question.
Worried about the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, you know it's a saying in the game. Ho says, no say.
I mean, who's going at this big age? Who's going on the T-app to go talk about a man?
These young-minded,
that's what
immature
I'm saying.
women.
That says a lot, and like that says a lot about your character. If you going on the T-app posting a man or looking for, find out for
miserable.
yourself.
You got to be
who
a
got
miserable
that type of time.
Women who ain't got nothing.
And then
going
it's
on.
anonymous. It's just like having a fake page on Instagram. Like if it's just like having a fake page.
A woman
somebody.
will say anything.
It's weird to even make a fake. It's weird to make a fake account to
And
Listen.
first of all, to even go on there and talk about someone that you used to be with, showing you,
Yeah, like
unless you
bruh.
have a
Down.
STD or something like that, or something crazy
Yeah,
that you want to tip.
that's my
Like,
opinion.
I don't think
ain't-
you should be on there talking.
It shows more about yourself than the other person.
Yeah, like you're going back to
They
tell
said
people about
they said
somebody.
they made an AI man on the T app, and a bunch of girls red flagged him and said he's a criminal, et cetera, et cetera. And the dude don't even exist. So women will say
Yeah,
anything.
crazy.
So if your woman believe that, man,
Yeah, if
shit,
she
leave
believe
her-
it that easy, she getting rid of herself.
Yeah, leave it where she
Yeah.
at. All right, we gonna wrap it up. Tell them your socials where they can find you, all that, and then we gonna go around.
All right, so you can find me on Nishi on Instagram on Nishi Hair Extensions, and if you want, and for the women that would love to start a hair business or any business with little to no money, www.hairbizformula.com, and I'd love to get you started on your entrepreneurial journey.
Period. My name is Ariel Pryor. It's the Ariel Pryor on Instagram. TheArielPryor. Same thing on TikTok, Facebook. Ariel Pryor.
And I'm saying I'm a fashion designer. And
All right, and then I'm gonna say,
finish.
oh, go ahead.
Okay. And you can follow me at Kaze.
And I'm gonna say, don't hate the player, learn the
Learn the
game. Y'all
game.
gonna say, wait. Let me say it. And this is another late night Goldie Hour edition of Don't Hate the Player.
Learn
the game.
All right, we out.
Period.
They said you were cooking, Ariel.
Yeah.